Hey, Lone Cat, Seis Manos? I'm pretty sure it was done by the people who did Castlevania, but I haven't tried it yet. Okay, I can up my volume there, and how loud are we now? Now we're too quiet. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. I just had to do the audio setting thing. Somnio Static, I can't believe you got Destiny yeeted off Twitter. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. Let's do it properly. Yeah, I saw that Raj podcast, Loomba. Holy shit. Today's Raj podcast? What a fucking meme. Good lord. Alright. Did the squirrel win? No, Somniostatic won. Now, oh god. Somniostatic, I'm not trying to incur your wrath or anything, but I don't even know where I stand on all of this. Store that. Okay. It was Cutie Cinderella Hyena, not Candyland. You got permabanned from Pig Puncher's server. Forgot how strict Twitch was. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Ah, well. I'm pretty sure it was QT Cinderella, not Candyland. Okay. That's right. We've got... okay, the last thing that happened was we went to the jail and we got the key for the underground thing, right? For the card reader? Ah, nice, Big Hunter. Yeah, Grey Knight. I would actually love an opportunity to talk to Buck Angel. Honestly, I don't really care about the Bad Bunny Destiny thing. It seems really, really dumb on both sides. I've seen tons of clips of Bad Bunny just like kind of randomly shit-talking Destiny, and I've seen tons of clips of Destiny randomly shit-talking Bad Bunny, and I know they've fucked in the past. So I don't know, like, what... like, I don't know if they're, like, I don't know if this is, like, a private thing, or if, like, you know, because they have fucked, so maybe, like... maybe Destiny, like, shits himself when he comes, and, like, he swore Bad Bunny to secrecy, so now there's this tension that's unresolved between the two of them. I have no idea. Well, Somniostatic, I don't really care about harassing people that you don't like. I mean, I'm pretty down and dirty myself, you know? I lather up the goods. So I don't really care about harassment. What I care about is that Destiny's call-out post on Twitter was in pretty bad faith because he linked videos of her from like 2017 illustrating a point that she was being a LARPer today. So that was like clearly an attempt to muddy the waters. Also, apparently a ton of people are calling into question the legitimacy of the most recent chat logs. Yeah, exactly, Somniostatic. So that makes it pretty bad. I don't really care if there's, like, targeted harassment going on. I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I like Bad Bunny, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that I don't care if she's, like, suffering or whatever, but still. Okay, what the fuck are we doing right now? Find the power panel parts. Okay. Okay. Let's go back and revisit the jail. Destiny won't be banned from Twitch. Oh, yeah, come on, man. I saw that. Well, hey. Fucking cop Bernie. Oh, Sleepy Anarchist with a tier 3 subscription. Holy shit. Thank you, comrade. Hey, dude, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you got me to think more critically about some Trustcom ideas that I used to hold, and I really appreciate you and your content for that, and I feel like I'm a better person now because you're influenced. Hey! That's incredibly kind and flattering of you, comrade. I don't deserve all of that, but I'll appreciate that which I do. I am trying to get Buck Angel on the stream sometime soon, so we can talk more about, Trustcom shit. Vaush, have you appealed that Twitch ban yet? I did, yes. 2 days ago I did. I haven't gotten an email back yet. Anyway, I have heard people saying that, yeah, that I made an appeal to futility. I have not seen Joker yet, because I killed myself. Anyone who claims that That was still pretty fucking loud. Let's turn that down a little. Jesus. Anybody who claims that I'm making an appeal to futility in my arguments, like with veganism, is either stupid or acting in bad faith. 100%. Like, here's how I feel about the veganism thing, okay? Imagine right now a world in which nobody gives a shit about littering. Nobody cares about littering. Oh, that's right. I need the power part to open that up. Turn myself up? Wait, no. My volume should be fine. Anyway, imagine this, okay? Imagine a world in which nobody gives a single shit about littering, okay? None at all. Like, there's no laws against it, there's no social pressure against it, what have you. And, with that being said... Oh, I thought I saw something shining in here. With that being said, a new movement of people rise up dedicated to shaming people for littering banana peels. That's it. And they really glitch. This movement blows up. And it's all about the banana peels. Anytime somebody throws a banana peel on the ground, these people show, what the fuck you fucking think you're doing? Banana peels? People like ethicists and like fucking virtue experts start walking out. Here is my fucking philosophical grad paper on the necessity, the virtue of not throwing banana peels onto the ground. And like these people who, and then people stand up, they'll be like, I kind of like throwing banana peels on the ground, and these people get fucking dogpiled. And then, like, I'm over here, I take a step back, and I'm like, I agree it's bad to throw banana peels on the ground. I'm not arguing against that. But why the double standard? Why are we only saying it's bad for people to buy things that hurt, that cause harm with meat and dairy products, but with everything else on Earth, we don't apply that standard? That just seems like a really weird double standard. Why do we do that? And then they accuse, you're just appealing to futility. Just because we can't deal with all the litter means we can't deal with this one. No, I agree, dealing with all litter is difficult. I'm asking specifically, why are we freaking out so hard about this one particular form of litter? Wouldn't it make more sense if we were against littering in general, rather than just littering banana peels? Oh, he criticizes you in the basic of virtue ethics? Oh, that's cool. Then I criticize him on the virtue of being ugly, stupid, and having a tiny dick. As long as we're using, irrelevant criteria for determining ethical consideration, then yeah. Anyway, fuck, I actually don't know where to go. So we need an electrical part. We have the diamond key. Are we missing anything? We are not. Interesting. Huh. Yes, the font is a little bit different. Also, I hurt my back slamming my fist onto the table, and I think I'm going to refrain from doing that in the near future. There's nothing in here. The underground stairs? Maybe just that? Is that what I need to do? No, I can't go back. Wait, can I go back? Hold on. Can I go back to the police station through here? What the fuck? You're really rewarding me for insubstantial performance here, Somniostatic. Jesus Christ. Somniostatic with the $200. Okay, dude. What the fuck? Take care of yourself. In regards to the Bad Bunny stuff, it was very, very disgusting to me to watch its inception and how it played out. I've lost the very little respect that I have for Destiny. I stand Bad Bunny. Ha! Hey, listen. Somniostatic. At this point in time, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how much of the back and forth drama between them is just like bickering like old lovers, and how much of it is Destiny being a huge cunt, and how much of it is Bad Bunny being I have no idea. I know that Bad Bunny has her moments too. It'd be foolish of us to deny that. It would also be foolish of me to deny that Destiny does have a history with calling people out in wildly irresponsible ways that aren't really aimed at improving anything and are more aimed at sort of playing out a pre-existing bias. Whatever the case may be, that was $200. That's fucking insane. I really appreciate that, comrade. This is now a Somniostatic stream. Be careful, though. I saw threads on our Destiny about people trolling you on Twitter, okay? If you donate to me, they're gonna be like, Somniostatic bribing Vaush to take Bad Bunny or something like that, you know, Godspeed. Hey, listen, Somniostatic, so was Engels, but Engels bankrolled theory, and so are you. Resident Evil 2 theory. Thank you, comrade. Alright, I can't go back to the police station this way, which means everything that I need, that is to say one electronic part, is in the area that I was in. Huh. Now I'm a white knight. Somniostatic, there are some people online who are going to call you a white knight literally anytime you side with a woman. Oh guys, Intellectual Liberal 4 is actually not Fleming. To my knowledge. Anyway, again, thank you, comrade. Fuck, so we have to... Well, there's nothing in the jail. Wait, what the fuck? Is it there? Well, the first thing I'm going to do with that money, Somniostatic, is book another appointment with a physical therapist. I'm really trying to take care of myself this time. Nope, it's just fucking locked. Cool. Jesus Christ. Hail Kvaforth with the $50 fucking dollars, comrade. Holy shit. On my way back from watching Joker, I saw some assholes throwing plastic in the fjord and laughing about it. Wanted to throw them into the fjord with it. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I gotta be careful. Every time I do that, there's a spasm of pain through my back. That's what I'm fucking talking about, comrade. With the fucking litterers, we have to be universal in our criticism of those litterers. Let me tell you. Holy shit. Also, hey, fucking comrade, seriously, thank you so much for the $50. Yeah, you guys are my Medicare. You're like my little Bernie, my little crowdfunded Bernie. Jesus. Huh. Seriously, though, thank you. Chirundo, send me an email about it at voshvideo.com. I read, check, follow through on all emails. Everything that I get. Yeah, true, Boxer. Maybe I should injure myself more often. Wait, really quickly. Is there a little bit of a delay? I'm going to test. When I say Marco, type Polo. Marco. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, okay, calm it down, calm it down. That's a 6 to 7 second delay. That's a little bit longer than it usually is. Not a big deal, just wondering why. Bunch of factors that could have to do with it. Maybe my Streamlabs OBS is infected after I hooked it up to DLive. Yeah, a little longer, Somniostatic, no big. Damn, dude, I feel like you right now. Now I just have sympathy for the crippled zombies. Holy shit. This is basically how I was getting around for the first few days. Fuck me. Holy shit, guys. Debilitating injuries are like... I mean, I knew this before. This isn't, like, new to me, but... Oh. I could not dab, no guile. Oh, June, did he really? Was he really trying to pay that off? Holy shit. That's pretty fucking pathetic. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Why noise? Why noise? Are you still going to do that one podcast? What podcast? Whatever it is, the answer is yes. I haven't canceled any podcasts. Oh, wait, I did cancel one podcast. The Modern Day Debates podcast. We had to cancel that one. There will be other things. Nice. Yeah, like... Wait, hold on. Can I just complain for a second? Hold on. D&D tomorrow? No, D&D is on Monday. There we go. Okay, that's what we need, but there's still more stuff in here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Nice, nice. But yeah, thank you, name user. A nice pig puncher. Oh yeah, he's probably fired up because of the video that I put out on him. That should give him good and embarrassed for a little while. I saw people in Kiwi Farms making fun of him the last time I called him out on Twitter, and this is going to get like 100 times as much attention as that. So I'm okay with that. Zeloff with the $5. Thank you. Hope you're feeling better, big boy. I really, really am. I was, oh boy. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna complain for a second, okay? Physically debilitating injuries are like fucked. It's crazy how fucked they are. Holy shit. Okay. There we go. Dogs! Come at me, fuckers. Oh yeah? Yeah, you think you're fucking hot? Oh wait, it didn't die from that. Oh wait, it did die from that. Ha! You're nothing. Stupid piece of shit. Doesn't even have opposable thumbs. Anyway. But yeah, I threw out my back, and that sucks, obviously. Dude, I don't care. I'm not dealing with the dogs. I'll use my shotgun shells on you. I don't care. I don't care. Why aren't you pro rent control? I have my reasons, but I'd like to hear your arguments. Because rent control doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Rent control typically makes things worse, not better. Rent control has, generally speaking, led to an increase in prices because it leads to reduced housing. Now, Nope, I'm out of bullets. We're just gonna run. Nope, no more. Nope, shh, nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. He watches too much Destiny. CanDoc18, if you ever disrespect me like that one more time, I will insta-ban you. Rent control is agreed upon by basically every fucking economist to be a bad idea. Now, rent control can be fine when paired with government housing programs, but in that case, it's the government housing program that's doing the majority of the work. It is so fucking disrespect. Vaush only agrees with economic consensus in this very specific regard. One of the few instances where economists can agree on something, because Destiny... Nah, come on. Like, fucking Destiny and I probably share same opinions on what color the sky is, too. No. Rent control is generally a bad idea because if you put an upper limit on how much landowners can charge, that means they're less incentivized to purchase housing, which means that realtors are less incentivized to build housing. And because there's less housing being built, the housing gets more scarce in that area, meaning that other rent prices rise correspondingly. So yeah, it's just a matter of practicality. I don't have an ideological opposition to rent control. Again, it can be fine when paired with things like government housing programs, but that's like an other thing. And if that's the case, then you would probably make an argument that you would want to get the people who need rent. Dude, seriously? Do I have like a grenade or something? Have you heard about Izzy Bear critiquing counterpoints? I don't give a fuck what Izzy Bear thinks. Izzy Bear thinks I'm a transphobe. Any respect or like that I had for her is out the window. Fuck, I'm gonna have to use handgun ammo. Thanks, Pigeon12. I'm working on it. Fuck. Okay, anyway, I keep trying to focus and then somebody in chat distracts me, which is, you know, really distracting. No, guys, if you guys like Izzy Bear, then you're free to. I just have difficulty respecting people when I think they have bad takes on me. I'm a fairly prideful person, unfortunately. It's not a good thing. Oh my god, there's 3 of them? Oh, fuck me, dude. No, I'm just gonna take the L here. I need a better plan for this. 6 dogs come out when you turn the lights on? 6 dogs come out when you turn the light on? What the fuck? I'm gonna need to come back to this with some more ammunition. But that's okay. We can do this much faster this time because we know where we're going. Fair, Comrade Keck. Okay, we're actually focusing on this now. We're actually going to focus. So, like, holy shit, physical debilitation is really, really scary. I think that a lot of people take for granted a basic level of functionality for every part of themselves, for their body and for their mind. So, like, 6 years ago, I had never experienced mental illness. I mean, I had autism and ADHD, but I'm fine with those. Like, seriously, I live my life just fine. It's not a problem for me. I had never lived my life fearing anything happening to my brain. Because I always thought, like, holy shit, you know? Like, unless I have something crazy like Alzheimer's, where my brain is literally fucking melting in my skull, I can always, like, think my way out of a problem. I'm very intelligent, you know? I have a good internal thought process. I'm introspective. I know that if anything happens to my mind, if I ever get, like if something bad happens to me, I don't need to worry about, like my mental health, because I'm gonna be fine, because I can think my way out of that. But then, when I got depression, all of that went away, like in an instant. Every preconception I had about my baseline level of cognitive functionality just died, along with some part of my brain. And instantly, like, all of the bluster and bravado about me being able to think my way out of it literally meant nothing. And the reason for that is because thinking your way out of stuff only works within the purview of a functional mind. It's like, it would be like, how do I say this? It would be like if you had a handgun, you know? And you're thinking, like, what danger could happen to you? Like, I don't have it. No danger can pose anything to me. I have a handgun. I'm very good with my handgun. I do big blat blat shoot shoot, you know? I shoot shoot blat blat shoot, you know? Nothing bad can happen to me. I have this handgun. And while that may be true for, like, things coming at you, that doesn't really apply to things like dropping the handgun, or the handgun rusting, or something happening to the internal mechanism of the handgun, or running out of ammunition, or some other structural problem that prevents the handgun from functioning the way that it typically does. And that's kind of like what happened to my brain. The brain, I felt like I could get my brain out, like my brain could help me out of any situation, but that's because all the situations I was in from that point prior happened outside of my brain. All the shit that I thought my brain was helping me with, all those big fancy internal thought processes, those weren't like my brain fixing itself. That was my brain dealing with problems from the outside. As soon as my brain had a problem with its own functioning process, like all that went out the window. And it kind of works the same thing with the body, you know? Because I always thought, like, whatever level of injury, like, I'll be fine or whatever, you know? Oh, but, like, after one day of not being able to walk and having, like, constant pain, there are people whose entire lives are like this. Holy shit! I personally have friends who have degenerative spinal tissue, who are probably going to spend their adulthood in a wheelchair because their spinal vertebrae are grinding against one another. Like, I can't imagine. That's their whole life. My problem is muscular. I'm getting over it. I'm recovering. But that's not the case for everyone. Oh, I need another. Which means I do have to deal with those dogs. Damn. Only had a grenade. Fuck off. Sealov with the $5. Thank you. Thoughts on stem cell research? Thoughts on stem cell research? I mean, I'm not a biologist or anything. If it works, right? If it works, then it seems like it could... Listen, literally the only thing I know about stem cell research was that South Park episode. That's literally it. That's the only thing that I know. Why do people love Tulsi so much? Because she's hot and she appears to be, like, anti-establishment. That's the only reason why. I don't understand the Tulsa standing either, TBH. Dude, Tulsi's answer? Yeah. Tulsi's answer to the question about Rojava was actually disgusting to me. I know that Twappy agrees with my, like, rationale on this, but every candidate was asked, like, how do you feel about Trump pulling out of Syria and leaving the Kurds to genocide? And everyone else was like, this is disgusting. But Tulsi, the big anti-interventionalist, anti-war motherfucker, like, meandered her way around the question, avoided answering it, and then gave some limp-wristed answer about dealing with terrorist groups in a way that kind of made it sound like she was describing the Kurdish people in that way. Now, I know in the actual lettering of her response that is not the case, but I feel like on clear-cut issues like this, particularly involving, you know, preventing genocide, like, yeah, the Tulsi thing with Russia and David Duke right now is so stupid. I don't think that Tulsi is a Russian asset, but I do think that Tulsi's election would be to the benefit of Russia. Somebody in chat said that I don't need to kill all the dogs, so I think I'll refrain from killing all the dogs. Oh! Tedo Burpclave with a tier 2 sub. Thank you, comrade. Tulsi is okay with imperialism as long as it happens in Kashmir and Jammu. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Thank you, comrade. I really appreciate it, by the way. That's very, very kind of you. Enjoy the emotes and name and stuff. Oh, Conyer, I know what you're talking about. Oh my god. She is so fucking hot, it's wild. Fuck you, doggy. Chat told me I don't have to kill you. Okay, we're going around through the kennel. Yes, Lone Cat, I do. Okay. We're going. We're going. The problem is, it sounds nice to be anti-war and anti-interventionalist, but I do think, listen, guys, you know how I feel about America. Wasn't she connected to a Hindu nationalist group or something? Yes. Pretty openly, too. But the problem is that if America stops exerting foreign influence over the world, it's not as though, like, the world is suddenly liberated. It doesn't work that way. What it means is that other powers that we compete with will step up to take our place. Namely China and Russia. And given how much of an effort Russia has been putting into destabilizing regions that, Oh, wait. Wait, for real? This just loops back up here? Son of a bitch. Yeah, exactly, John Doe. When you pull out of an area you're intervening in, you don't just stop intervening, you create a power vacuum. Think of all of the damage that's been done to Iraq because we pulled out without leaving a strong political infrastructure there. Like, that's a real fucking problem. Us pulling out of Rojava is going to lead to the deaths of tens of thousands of innocent Kurds. Like, that's a fucking problem. Interventionalism is fine if it brings about good results. Libya. Wait, hold on. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about, name user. That's a good-ass meme. Guys, look at how small I am in the frame now. Ooh. Sorry. Just lower back. You know how it is. Alright. Well, we've connected back to the rest of here, but what does that mean for us? What are we even looking for? We can't get into the records room. I will never deadlift again, Cross Crescent Creed. I will never in my life attempt to deadlift again. It will never happen. Is that so, Somniostatic? Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, I'm fairly large these days, right? I still don't have the fucking PC dongle. I don't think I'm going to get unbanned from Twitch, though. I sincerely doubt it's going to happen. I sound like Sherry? I don't know what that means. Are you a fan of Chomsky's perspective on U.S. foreign policy? Generally, yeah. Do you mean, like, is there a specific take? He's been talking about it for, like, 100 years. You just need to correct your form. It's not a form issue, Proloto. It's not. I know about Primo. Or Primal, sorry. Guys, we gotta focus. I thought that this would lead to, like, an area that would have the other little piece here. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm done, Somniostatic. It's not happening again. What? We need another electronic part down here. Do we need to go here? If you have not, would you be willing to talk about the Contra Buck Angel thing? Oh, God. It's so dumb. Is there a room here that I can get to now? Is it this one? I can try going up the fire escape. I'll try that. I have not seen it yet, Pig Puncher. Oh, the big Marbus. I worked out in high school. I know what proper form is for deadlifts. I was doing proper form. The issue isn't with my form. The issue is that my back just can't do it. There's just something wrong with my back. And I'm fine with that, but I need to accept it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Fucking army back here! Jesus Christ, buddy! Holy shit. I'm not going through there. Dude, fuck this place. Why are you banned on Twitch? I saliently and calmly criticized Israel. As for the ContraPoints Buck Angel shit, guys, I just don't care that much. Are you gonna fuck off, or are you just actually gonna wait outside the door to the safe room? I'm not gonna debate Izzy, Andre BC. It's so fucking stupid. Like, so a bunch of people think that ContraPoints is like NB-phobic or whatever. So in Contra's most recent video, Contra had a minor role played by a big representative of the trans community. Whether you guys like it or not, whether you like it or not, Buck Angel has a huge like audience, representation, visibility, a lot of authenticity, and has for quite some time. A small role was given to Buck Angel. At no point during the entirety of the video did Buck Angel or Contra step forward and say, by the way, NBs are not valid. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Buck Angel's kind of a shit. And I fucking hate the True Scum community. Twisted Deeds, the majority of people who understand trans issues or are aware of them are True Scum. This True Scum, not True Scum divide is very recent. A lot of people forget this. A lot of people act and pretend like the real trans community understands that gender is an identity, and it's this small minority of them, the True Scums, who believe that it's like a sex-based, that like your brain, pink brain, blue body thing. But that's really not the case. The vast majority of the trans community over the past 30 to 40 years has been has been rooted. It's rooted its advocacy in things that are now called like True Scum shit. It all seems very convenient to fracture the LGBTQ community. Well, all that really needs to happen is the boomers need to get in line and recognize that the true scum rhetoric doesn't work much anymore. I didn't see that somniostatic, but I really don't care. It's about, you know, it's a big advocate. You bring them in. I don't think that, considering that ContraPoints has explicitly done videos countering true scum rhetoric in the past, I don't think anyone who understood ContraPoint's perspective would then see Buck Angel in there giving a line that has nothing to do with true scum rhetoric, and then go like, oh yes, actually, you see, gender isn't identity. You need to have the sexual condition. I have no idea what to do about these fucking zombies. Holy shit. Do I just blat them? Do I just blat blat? Do I just fucking blat blat? I think I just fucking blat blat. God, that's satisfying. Oh, Physics Man with the $5. Things like Rajava really put in perspective how petty woke scolding and our inability to coalition to build a progressive power base. To prevent stuff like that from happening really are. Yeah, 100%. It is pretty fucking wild how great the disparity is sometimes between the needs and concerns of the online left and the needs and concerns of the left that's actually fighting for their lives out there. BugGirl93, a 30-minute ban from a Discord is not exactly a big deal. I saw that, Pig Puncher. It's actually pretty cute. How is transmedicalism and true scum related? True scum are people who believe in the transmedicalist perspective on trans people. That's the relationship. Dude, this guy's fucking face has an asshole in it. Can we get this guy in the light?
Son of a bitch.
Me too.
What the?
He's right in front of you. Calm down, Leon. There's just a hole. What exactly is transmedicalism? Transmedicalism is the idea that you can, for one, it doesn't include non-binary people, and for two, that being transgender means you have a medical disorder called gender dysphoria, and that to be trans, you need to have that, and then to transition physically into the other sex. And that is the purview by which someone can be trans. It doesn't have anything to do with your identity. It's just that your brain is pink when your body was blue. Or vice versa. Takeda, you get used to it. Grey Knight, I don't like the other pronoun shit. It's fucking stupid. They covers everything, and I don't like it. Lucky Libtard with the $2. Why is Jack Saint a bad faith actor? What gives you the impression I believe that? Okay, we're going through. Ooh, okay. Isn't that what Blair believes? Yes, it is. Hey, Liam Donut. Okay. We want to go around to the fire escape. Not a yaya. That's why I distinguish between transgender and transsexual people. I think that is a relevant and important distinction. I have a feeling that if we wait much longer, X is going to give it to us. Hail Kavarforth, maybe I'm just a physical manifestation of your personal values. Hey! Yeah, boy! Hey, yo, 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 yo. Nice. Exactly as planned. But people constantly use non-binary when they mean transgender, not transsexual people. What? Okay, listen. Hold on. Fuck, I thought we'd have a safe room here. I don't, Proletariat Panda, but we should keep trying. But can you admit that shitty people like Blair White use transsexual to difference themselves from the trans community in a bad way, like they're the good trans person? Yeah, Flower Your Garden, but that's because she's assigning an intrinsic validity to being transsexual. Oh, sorry. And an invalidity to being transgender only. Have you seen the Destiny Triax drama? Yeah, Dickie Ball, I did. I'll talk about it soon, I promise. Sorry. The problem there isn't with her terminology. In a way, Blair White is correct. Many non-binary people are not transsexual, and Blair White is transsexual, and her needs differ from the needs of many of those transsexual people. That's true, actually. Are you kidding me? Can't get in either of those rooms. Guess we're going up. You came in? Alright, bucko. God, that feels good. Not yet, Mama Gonzo. I've been pretty busy wailing my lungs out with pain. Anyway, what was I talking about? I have a terrible memory, and you guys are really good at distracting me. Are you talking about my dick measurements? My dick is literally, like, posted on my Discord. Surprise X hasn't given it to us yet. The problem is that Blair White says that there's, like, more legitimacy to being transsexual than there is to not being transsexual. That's the issue. But when Blair White says, I feel that there's a difference in the lived experiences of people like me and people like non-binary people who don't transition, Blair White is completely correct in that respect. Still a huge cunt, mind you. But it's important we recognize the better bits of the arguments, even from huge cunts. Yeah, yeah. If I ever talk to Blair White again, I might lose it and just start calling her like a fake trans person because she still has a penis. It would be super fucking easy for me, too. I could use her logic against her in every possible way. You're not even a real fucking trans person. You're disgusting. You're a fucking LARPer. You realize that, right? You still have a penis and you call yourself a transgender person? That's disgusting. Don't you think it's a little bit invalidating for you to assume that you can speak for the experiences of real women? People with vagina? Oh. Bear Hospice, don't be uncharitable. I wasn't fawning over her. I was trying to give her an easier time so I could benefit from speaking to her in the future. It didn't work out, but that's not the same as fawning over her. I do and always have found her a disgusting person.
Shit!
Nice little nass. Now, of course, and I hope I don't have to say this, but everything that I would be saying to her would be illegitimate. My arguments would be they'd be bad arguments. But I'd be turning her own logic against her. That's the point. That she considers herself the gatekeeper of what being authentically trans means when she wouldn't even meet the standards of others. That disgusts me. Damn it, I need to store stuff. Oh, can't even go out that way. I'm gonna have to go back around. I have not, Ted Oberklave. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? The game's not kidding me. Yeah, no, cool. No, please. Please, give me an unmarked one-way path. X, I'm ready. X, anally vacate me. I'm ready.
Damn it.
Jack Attack LB with the $2 don't get canceled again? Well, listen, if LeftTube is willing to cancel me for calling out Blair White's hypocrisy, then I don't know. They would, though. They totally would. Oh, nice. Hello. Nice, little Nass. Ugh, back's already starting to get sore. But it's hard to tell the difference between my back... What is that noise? Hey! Cringe! Saw that little thing with Styx on Twitter, possibility of a debate between you two. I honestly think that Styx is too much of a coward to debate me. I would be very, very surprised if Styx, like, let his balls drop and decided to debate me. Styx asked if anyone would want to debate him on a subject, and Destiny responded, and he insta-blocked Destiny, and then said, Destiny isn't a real debater. Destiny is just looking for people to manipulate so they can get deplatformed, or something like that. I'm leaning them up here so there's more room to circle around. Yeah, little Nass, I did. That was really fucking sad. Remember how at the end of my debate, quote-unquote debate, with I Hypocrite, I told him that he got blown the fuck out, and the best he could hope to do afterwards is, like, prattle about on Twitter, like, crying and finding tiny things to nitpick so that he could, you know, feel as though... Fuck you. Like, I called him out on everything that he ended up doing. It's really funny to me. I ain't got no room. Oh, sweet! Fuck yes. Shit yeah, boy! Boy! Yeah, Red Ice TV was actually banned. Did my viewership go down over some cancellation bullshit? Oh no, Ted Burpclabe, I haven't been canceled in 2 months. Isn't that nice? It'll happen eventually, though. It's near guaranteed. Oh, Jack Attack LP with the $5. Thank you. My confidence in most bread tubers has diminished drastically. Has Mexi hopped on that train? Also missed it so what happened to your back? I deadlifted poorly, Jack Attack LP. Also, I'm pretty sure Mexi has already shit-talked me. Thanks, Ted Burpclave. No, Dad, but they're coming. Hold on. I've got basically everything written. Oh, yeah? Thank you, Ada Wong, for giving me the key. Oh, really, Pig Puncher? Damn, you brought them down. Guys, listen, as a general rule of thumb, it's probably safe to assume that if you like a breadtuber, they've probably shit-talked me. Don't have any money to debate tonight. Glad you're back. Please take it easy and do not let your back get you down. No worries, Tree Witch Mother. I'm doing my best, okay? I love you. Styx is also into occultism? Well, I don't care about that. I mean, if he wants to be into occultism, that's his prerogative. Should I save now, or should I push it a little bit longer? Little Nas, yes, I do believe he misrepresented my argument. A lot of people accuse me of making an appeal to futility. A lot of people accuse me of... No. My argument in this respect is completely insurmountable. It's impossible to argue against me and win in this respect. My only concern is this, okay? And I've said this over and over and over again. This is all I have to say on the vegan stuff. To be vegan is good. No, do not eat is cool with me. To be vegan is good. It's a good thing to be vegan. However, I don't feel as though it's right for us to say people are bad for not being vegan, because there are tons of other things that we buy that hurt people and lead to more harm in the world that we don't apply that standard to. So it is weird and hypocritical for us to hyperfixate on that specific element of consumptive responsibility when there are so many others that we let like completely slip. A lot of woke scolds are shit-talking all of BreadTube, particularly Ollie and Harris, for not talking about the Buck Angel thing, stating they're untrustworthy. You know what? Fucking good. Every single time a BreadTuber gets canceled over some dumb, meaningless horseshit, people get brought closer to my position. I was right from the beginning. Hey, Cyberwitch Lexi. Some people in chat are just curious, Cyberwitch Lexi, why you're upset with ContraPoints. I know why, but I thought that it would be better if you explained rather than me doing the argument for you. Ah. Lucky Liptar, thank you, with the $5. I'm a member of the DSA and NC. Would you be willing to talk about coalition building and socialism in the South, not the super online left stuff? I would like to, comrade. The only problem is I'm just not that familiar with it. I don't like in-person coalition building that much, and I'm a very online person. If I learned more about it, I'd be happy to talk about it. Maybe I could talk about it in my rhetoric stream. And Eriko Malastesta 13 with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Sup, motherfuckers? Yes, very rude. I have never fucked my mother. Okay, I have the club key now, so I can go over here. Is that really the only use for the club key? Oh, I can go in the records room. What do I think of Jimmy Dore? I don't know what the fuck that is. Hold on. Oh, wait, yeah, Lexi. Wait. Lexi, you're typing right now. Stop. Lexi, stop. Do you want to just come on my Discord and talk about it? You're not just some fucking chat rando. But you surely have fucked other people's mothers? I actually think I've never fucked a MILF. Okay, I know what I need to do. Gotcha, Cyber. Just let me know when you're ready. But yeah, in regards to the vegan thing, like, it's good to be vegan. If you... Oh, Ken go with $2 Vaush save. If I must. It's good to be vegan. I would never say otherwise. It's just really weird that people are hyper-fixated on that form of consumptive responsibility. It's hypocritical. And all these vegans, they'll talk about how, oh my god, your personal convenience means more than the happiness and well-being than other people, while they participate in capitalism, just strikes me the wrong way. It makes me feel like we're giving them free pass only because they're talking about sweet, cute little animals, but all the fucking billions of human beings who suffer and toil because we keep perpetuated a system that exploits them, that all just gets blown over because they're not cute animals, you know? Just really stupid. Can somebody make a poll for whether or not we should ban intellectual liberal? Cringing. Wait, can we see the nip? No, probably not. Also, guilt tripping in general, and that's what the vegans do, they guilt trip. It's just not a good strategy for changing people's minds. Yeah, let me bring... Yo?
Hey,
Yo.
what's up? How's it going?
Going great. Let me turn your volume up very slightly. There we go. How the fuck you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's, Saturday.
And listen, days mean nothing to me. Wait, do you work a wagey cagey job?
I have, yes. I work as a software dev.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but I'm like ass at it. But yeah, I work as a software dev for some college at some university.
Does the trans girl programmer meme strike a personal chord with you, or does when people bring it up, do you just roll your eyes?
I mean, both.
Okay, I respect that. Is this not right? What the fuck? Alright. Hit me the fuck up. Hit chat up. Inform us. What's up? Tell me the contra. I think that this whole thing is a little overblown, personally. I think that a lot of trans people underestimate how many true scum there are out there in the trans community, especially older people. I think there may be more value to the representation and exposure that you get by bringing in Buck Angel in a project than whatever risk there may be to like converting people to being a true scum for his appearance. But I'm pretty shaky on the subject, I'll admit. And before I defer to you, I have to acknowledge the $69 that I just received. The entire sex number. Hail Kavaforth, thank you again so much for your frankly preposterous generosity. Just want to thank you. Started as a tanky, then lefty, then centrist. Then I found you and I'm further left than I've ever been. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Because tanky isn't left. Nice!
Hell yeah.
I love you, comrade. Thank you so much for the incredibly generous donation. Lexi, thank my sponsor. Thank tonight's sponsor.
Thanks, Hail Kavar. I'm not gonna try to say your name. Fuck you. Thanks for the sex number.
Hit us the fuck up, Lexi. What's on your mind?
I don't know. For me, okay, so I think it's pretty simple. I think that true scum present some pretty bad politics and are pretty harmful to a large portion of what we understand as the trans community now, the non-binary people, and oftentimes even other trans people, like binary trans people, that either don't experience dysphoria or like don't understand it that way, and so will never try to transition. Like, I don't know, I feel like they're like incredibly harmful to all of that, and I think that including one and then praising them on Twitter is like a harmful thing. Like, I don't think that you should do that. Like, I think it's harmful, and I don't know. It's pretty straightforward in my opinion that that platforming bad people is a bad idea.
Well, it always depends on the context of the platforming, of course. I platform bad people when I debate them, but I think nobody would like hold
it's
that.
adversarial, right? It's not the same thing as like offering praise. It's to like, if honestly, if they were like, hey, we're friends, we disagree, we can criticize, and like there's like an adversarial thing going on there, I don't like, fine, whatever. I don't know that like I hate it then, but like to completely ignore like large swaths of the like trans community, I don't know. Because I do understand on some level, like you get to be a certain size, and like it's hard to figure out what's like real criticism and what's not. I understand that's probably an issue, but I don't know. This seems straightforward. This is, yeah, I do think it is really platforming Rhino. I think it is.
So the okay, so the harm that would be done by this. So like to categorize the actual potential outcomes. The good that could be done by this would be whatever argument Contra is making in the video, the opulence video, would be bolstered by the additional authenticity and popularity it would get for having Buck Angel in as an actor. That's like the potential good. That would be the upside. And the corresponding downside would be that Buck Angel's views are reprehensible enough that whatever small bit of legitimacy that he would gain through it would be would lead people to sort of roads of argumentation and belief that would be bad enough to sort of cancel out any good that would come from it, right? Like that's pretty much the 1-2.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And for me, like, I don't think someone like Buck Angel really does offer that kind of like legitimacy. Like, I don't think he's like some like giant name. I know he's bigger than, you know, a lot of us, but I don't know, most people just didn't even seem to know who Buck Angel was, which was the other thing that I ran into, was like there was like a lot of defense of Contra because people just didn't know who he was or what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I just think that's frustrating.
I do think that Buck Angel has a decent amount of pull with the boomers. Buck Angel was actually one of the... Okay, wait, fuck me, this is going terribly. Hold on. Mr. X, just give me. Just do it. Just do it! Buck Angel was actually one of the very first trans people I heard about. Back before I knew anything about trans people, back before I just thought like, back when my understanding of trans people was like, I would be on Pornhub and sometimes I'd see people with like mixed up body parts and I'd be like, oh wow, that's a wild thing. Like that was the entirety of my exposure to it. Back during that time period, Buck Angel was the only, the trans dude I think I even knew existed. And I think that he does have a lot of like legitimacy within the more boomery trans spheres. People who are just trying to claw their way into legitimacy through transmedicalist rhetoric. With that being said, though, I'm not going to defend his views. I mean, I know what the man represents. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, he's a not good person.
Yeah. So I know him for the transmedicalist stuff. What else?
He's one of the people that outed one of the Wachowski sisters, like the Matrix creators.
Wait, for real?
He like outed. Yeah, no, absolutely, yes. He sold stories about it to tabloids before she was out.
Is he a misogynist?
Some people say so. I think I've seen some stuff sort of like that, which is pretty bad. He opened up he basically like ran a pyramid scheme that was targeting like trans people trying to get like medical transition, like whether
Did you
surgeries
just read that
or whatever.
one from chat? Because I just read that one from chat. You can't
No,
cheat.
I didn't.
No
No,
cheating.
I swear I have tweets from like 3 days ago about it.
Pig Puncher says he's the embodiment of toxic masculinity. That kind of makes sense, right? Most of the trans girls that I knew, especially older, more transmedicalisty trans girls, are aggressively feminine and pick up on a lot of those traits.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So yeah, I mean, if you're trying to like overperform your gender to gain acceptance to like begrudging cis people, you're probably going to pick up on the toxic traits too. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. Let me think on this one. My instinctive reaction here is always going to be to defend ContraPoints, partly because I like her and I have that bias, but also partly because a lot of drama against her gets overblown. From an optics perspective, this was an unbelievably brain-dead move on her part. Even if you strip away like the good bad end of things, the optics of her getting blasted off Twitter for accusations of NB-phobia and then to come back her very next video with Buck Angel, like that's incredible to me, you know?
Yeah, that was one of the things that when I was initially talking about it, I brought up that like as she's flirted with these ideas of like transmedicalism before, doing this afterwards almost feels like a sick joke. Like I don't know if it's like on purpose. And her like little Patreon thing saying that she's gonna talk about it in her next video makes me think that she was like almost counting on the outrage, but I have no way to like actually know that. I hope that's not really the case, but.
Do you feel that she's flirted with transmedicalist views in the past? I admit I was found a little bit wanting by that video she did, The one on it was the one that had that one character, the non-binary, the one with the purple beard.
Oh, was it the transgender one?
Was it that one? And the character in there that she played was essentially Blair White.
I saw little bits of it, but I'm not gonna pretend. I don't like to watch her videos anymore. I haven't really watched them in a while. I catch little clips of them sometimes, and I've seen pieces. I saw parts of Opulence I really liked, but I did not watch enough of that, the
Gotcha.
transgender one, so I can't really say.
Okay, yeah, apparently it was the transgender one. I admit I was found a little bit wanting in those arguments. I do feel as though some of those could have been done better.
I mean, there are actual like trans medicalists who hold that video up as like her supporting trans medicalism, and then there's like non-binary people who see it as defending their side. It's very, I don't know. That's one of my big criticisms always of her work is that not actually like offering any sort of conclusion.
Yeah, that is an issue with like dialogue
Right.
discursive arguments, where even if you present two sides of an argument, even if you're leaning towards one side, you have no idea what your audience is going to end up leaning towards,
Right.
Wait, hold on. Wait, fuck, wait, god damn it! What safe was that? Confiscation report. RPD 2F waiting room. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Sorry. Yeah. What trans medicalist views so you don't believe you saw that video. Of what you have seen, what trans medicalist views do you think she's flirted with?
The way she frames some of the conversation about what was that last one? Oh my god. She like, I don't know, what if she put out some tweets, they were whatever, but like her response was like very much like, oh, I'm of like this older generation where like we don't understand these kinds of like asking for pronoun. Why can't you just like assume things when there are like plenty of like stuff like that. It's not like she's going out and saying like fuck all non-binary people or anything like that. It's just sort of like kind of flirting with these ideas of like this younger generation just doesn't get it or whatever.
6 left, right 2, left 11. I did defend her through the controversy that followed through those tweets, because I felt as though a lot of it was, in a way, kind of an attempt to invalidate her perspective on the issue. I didn't feel as though she was actually like shit-talking trans people or their needs, more so that she was explaining that in certain respects, the desires of older and newer trans people are almost mutually exclusive, and that both sides of that perspective have to be taken, but people saw that as her explicitly denouncing like the other side, which is funny because they then engaged in the behavior that they accused her of doing by explicitly denouncing the desires that she had pertaining her transness and pronouns and what have you.
Yeah, I can understand that. I didn't care too much about that back then, but with the stuff now, I feel like it seems like it's her like flirting with these ideas rather than like she actually fully believes them or anything. I don't know if that makes sense.
It is, I mean, the whole like gender identity thing is pretty difficult to worm one's head around if one is not accommodated to that kind of thinking. I do get that. It's like fuck, I don't know. It's like, how do you... I feel like there aren't any other, like, minority groups that, in order to defend them properly, you have to be, like, familiar with a new line of, like, academic theory. If you don't know gender theory, like modern gender theory, you can't really defend trans people properly in the modern day and age. I get, like, that juxtaposition can probably be pretty frustrating for people who just want to live their life free of having to like warble around academia, right?
Yeah, like I could probably agree with that. I think one of the big issues and part of the reason these things get so like out of hand at times is that we don't really know her what she thinks about a lot of things because of the way that she like we talked about, like because of the way she frames her videos. She says she's not a trans medicalist and like that little like Patreon post and stuff like that, which is fine and good, but it's not actually like, I don't know. I feel like we're missing out on a lot of her views.
Yeah, so do you think that a lot of this might necessarily be a there we go. Do you think that a lot of this might necessarily be a flaw in the type of media she produces, where she does this like weird discursive thing and doesn't like give a straight answer?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I think that's a big part of it. That's the thing that I would always like. I didn't really care about the little dumb dramas before. That's the thing I always talk about when people ask me about her. It's just the way that she frames her videos makes it really difficult to actually figure out what the fuck she's talking, like what she actually means. Like what does she believe at the end of it?
Hmm. What would you do if you were in her position?
Um,
Like right
I
now, if you were in the position where you make the kind of videos that she makes, and you had a bunch of people who were accusing you of being NB-phobic or whatever, and you're not really in a position where you're gonna do like a 40-minute video to just like stare at the camera and say like I am not non-binary phobic or whatever, but you need to get the message out. How do you think you would handle that personally?
Well, it would depend on what happened before. Like if I had said the things that she has said in the past and also decided to include this person in my video, like that's the thing is I still don't know what the purpose of including him was. So like it's really hard for me to say like what I would do in this situation if that I don't know.
Do you think that anyone's going to be pulled around to like true scum ideology because of they're gonna like watch Contra's videos and they're going to think like fuck yeah, fucking it's all in the brain medicine, and then they're going to see noted porn star and activist Buck Angel in there and think like shit yeah, now I know, dog whistle confirmed, thank you Natalie, and then go about like believing in transmedicalism?
I don't know. I literally had people in your chat argue with me as I was showing them like screenshots of things that Buck had said, and they were like, "Yeah, no, that's totally defensible." So I think in some way, yeah, like when she lends like credibility to someone, the amount of like how deep someone wants to critique them has now just been lessened because their dark queen said so.
Yeah, it's so fucking hard for me to parse these things because on one hand, like my ability to like understand which criticisms of figures like Contra and myself come from a place of good faith or bad faith is pretty lacking. It's really difficult to tell sometimes. I think there are good faith criticisms to be made of Contra. I think that on the whole, like if you take her contributions as a content creator in its entirety, you would have to be pretty ignorant to say that she's had an overall negative effect. I think that would be a pretty...
No, I wouldn't say that she's not.
No, yeah, but I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm just saying
No,
I've
of
seen
course,
people
no,
say
yeah.
that, and when I see that, I think like, okay, fucking come on, like, all right, buddy. But then you have stuff like this, where it's like, Natalie made contents on Twitter that I don't really believe were that bad. But then the next video, the very next one, this happens. And
Like a twist of the knife.
yeah, it's like, I don't think there was any malice behind it or anything. It just gives me pause and makes me wonder, like, is this like marketing? Is this like rage baiting? And if it is that a valid way to like push your brand? I do it. When I criticize the left, I absolutely do it. But do I
Sure.
do it in a way that makes people feel marginalized? I don't really think so. I think there's a difference between baiting on outrage and baiting on, like, fear of enabling bigotry. I feel like those are two different tiers of a bad thing, you know?
Yeah, I could probably agree with that. Don't die.
Yeah, can I really quickly clarify? Chat, I'm pretty fucking sure that he just teleported when I paused. Can somebody clarify? I'm pretty fucking positive that he was running up the other side of the staircase, and when I turned around after pausing, he was there. Okay, I'm sorry. Please continue. I apologize.
I think I got what I set out. I am mildly intoxicated. Sorry if I don't remember what I just
Why is
said.
every fucking time I fucking talk to my... Oh, God. Oh, God. It's all falling apart. Right in front of you. Just caught in the undertone. Just caught in the undertone. Okay, yeah. No, I understand your perspective on this. What do you think? Just fucking kill me. Just do it. Can't fucking play this game. Yeah, what would you do if you were in my position and you have people who are on one hand saying that like ContraPoints is a transmedicalist, huge piece of shit, dog whistle, and other people who are so hard on standing Contra that they're completely ignoring the admittedly pretty bad nature of this?
Honestly, like I wouldn't go as far as to say that like what she is, because I don't really care about that part. It's like with the PewDiePie thing. I don't care whether or not PewDiePie's a Nazi. The thing that's important there is whether or not he like legitimized and gave credence to like these fucking shitty views, which I believe she did. And I think that at minimum, all I want her is like, I just want to hear the explanation. I want an explanation or like an apology. That's really it. That's all I want. And then like if I mean, it's up to you, you know, on your side of the content creator, how you want to verbalize your opinions on it, but I don't think it has to go as far to like to even try to describe what she believes, because I don't think that's the important piece.
Don't you think that it's interesting how strong of a... Fuck you. I really fucking feel like a fully grown adult should be able to fucking kick this... Just... Sorry. Listen, I'm very calm. Isn't the True Scum problem... Hey, Comrade Cora. Interesting. I've never seen such a split in a marginalized community before between people who have two different perspectives on how they should advocate for their own liberation.
Yeah, I think it's like the it almost, oh god, you know what, maybe I don't want to verbalize it like that.
Because there are trans medicalists who are like full-on pro-trans, like this is not by any way, shape, or form an anti-trans position. It's anti-NB, of course, by necessity, but in terms of like binary trans people, it's, you know.
Well, it can be harmful to binary trans people, even if it's not like if you're trans medicalist, and so like for a long time I didn't really know what my dysphoria was. I have dysphoria, but I didn't know what it was because I'd never like had to like conceptualize it like that. And so like I when I would read things about like whether or not you needed dysphoria to be trans, I felt like I didn't fit. I was like, oh, I guess that's not me. I don't really feel that. And then I had someone like talk to me about it, and I was like, oh shit, I feel that all the time.
Oh, I agree. I agree that even within the purview of binary trans people, trans medicalism is a horrid way of going about things. I would never argue against it. It's just,
but yeah, it is still a pro-trans position. I do agree with that.
Yeah, it's just, like, it's just interesting, like this, because like I swear to God, sometimes I feel like people are more worried about True Scum than they are about like traditional transphobes, you know. But maybe they should be, because maybe the existence of True Scums allows for our best advocates to argue in favor of trans people in ways that makes trans people more vulnerable to being attacked by transphobes. I have no idea. It's really interesting. It's really strange.
Yeah, sometimes I kind of think about it in the you know, one of the worst things you can do for an argument is like, you know, for a position is to like argue it poorly.
Yeah, exactly. Like the best killer to an argument is isn't to attack it adeptly, but rather to defend it ineptly. 100%.
Right. I really do think that that's kind of what trans medicalism is, and why I try to go pretty hard on it, but.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't agree. Thank you very much for your perspective. I've been a little bit dicey on this issue in particular, so I appreciate you lending your perspective.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm gonna get back to sucking shit at this game. Okay?
I'm gonna debate you about it.
Hell yeah! Listen, over the next fucking D&D session, okay? 100. We'll interrupt it. Right, everyone will be real mad. Have a good one, okay?
Yeah, you too. I hope your back feels better.
Oh, it's actually been miserable, and I hate being alive right now.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. It's fuck! No. Listen.
Bye.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Oh God. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, that sent a fucking spasm through my back. Jesus. Ah. Thank you. I'm feeling pretty pranked in the heart over some romantic troubles the past few weeks. My streams are always a nice relief for me. Thanks for the big brain rhetoric and memes. No problem, Bread Warrior. I'm afraid that I'm not selling myself out as a pay for date boyfriend yet. But you know, maybe one day. Maybe I'll be able to help you out in more ways than one. Seriously though, I hope things go well soon. And oh. Okay. Cross Crescent Creed with the $5. That tweet that said your content was better than other leftists was dumb, but Jack's saying different creators for different people. Don't shit on different style. Also shit on edged dirtbag ethics and hypocritical. Yeah, no, listen, guys. I really don't like Jack Saint. I think that Jack Saint is a snake. Not just a bad faith actor, but a snake. I think he's duplicitous. He lies. He is malicious in doing so, in my opinion. Jack constantly shit talks me and the things that I stand for, but then goes high grounding other people for being sectarian and arguing against them. Jack Saint has accused me of a wide variety of things, but acts pissy and defensive whenever any accusation is thrown against. I'm not a particular fan of him. Venus EG with $1 destroy the Chapo subreddit. The funny thing is that I based the front line of my content off of Chapo Trap House, and now Chapo Trap House hates me. What do you want? Oh, Pig Puncher, fucking Discord it to me. I gotta get in the fucking game zone or I'm never gonna. Thoughts on Patricia Taxon? Patricia Taxon is a person who I was once friends with, who then stopped being friends with me with no warning, and I'm still bitter over it. 6, 2, 11. The Chapo subreddit says you're racist? Well, I mean, a lot of bad opinions out there. What are you gonna do? As a general rule, you guys probably shouldn't find yourselves too concerned with my opinion on other people in the left tube sphere, because most of these people don't like me, and I will reciprocally not like them. Have a good one, Lexi. Please not in front, please not in front, please behind, 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 please behind. Oh, thank God. I will admit, I am particularly irritated with Patricia. Oh yeah, no, I love Chapo Trap House, the subreddit. I've never really listened to her. Rad, because a lot of the people in the Chapo Trap House subreddit aren't actually dirtbag leftists at all. Yeah, Cyber. I wonder if this portable safe has the same code combination as it did in the last save. No, no, it was this? Nope, it does not. I don't void Termina. I don't know what the point of these is. Ah, Daniel Sullivan with the $2. Essay is superior to Reddit. I never paid the subscription fee because I'm not a bougie cunt. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Any forum where you have to pay money to get in is probably going to be, you know, a little better off, huh? Oh, probably not tonight, Demon Mama, but definitely sometime in the near future, right? It does hurt my feelings when people who I think like me, or people who I like, you know, kind of turn tail on me. I'm not immune to that. Of course, they have every right to distance themselves from me if they no longer like what I do, but still. Wait, what? I'm losing the thread. I couldn't tell you, Mega Drive. There we go, Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Ha! Comrade Cora, careful. The retard word charges a high premium these days. Null's fame, that's also true. You probably shouldn't base your opinion on other content creators based entirely off my bitterness. That said, I do feel that the way people interact with me is often a good... Because here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna jerk myself... Are you... Oh, boy. Are you ready for some live fucking porno? Because I'm about to blast my dick right here on stream, okay? I'm going to jerk myself off a little bit. I am only one person. My opinions are not, like, divine or in any way, shape, or form, like, inherently justified or any dumb shit like that. However, there is... Oh, Venus G with the $1. Hey, Venus EG with the $1 thoughts and egg sucking. In SpongeBob, it's an insult, so I'm just gonna roll with that. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna pretend I didn't hear the stomping. Not 100% gay fish. Fuck you. Oh! They made an animation for that. That's super cool. Oh! Comrade Cora with the $5. Thank you, Comrade Cora. Yo, let me on the stream already. It's been months, you lazy fuck. 10 out of 16 was my 10 out of 16. The 16th was my birthday, and the day after that my therapist diagnosed me with gender dysphoria, so I should be getting HRT soon. Wait, Comrade Cora. Wait, Comrade Cora, how old are you? Really? For one, happy birthday, but also, Comrade Cora, how old are you? Where? Get off! You're 19? Oh, okay. I just assume, I mean, I have no idea, like, anything about you, really, except for your YouTube content and your general personality. I assumed you were past that part, but holy shit, it's long overdue then. Congratulations on the diagnosis, and congratulations on the upcoming HRT. Can we get a fucking clap for Comrade Cora, partly for the birthday and partly for the HRT and shit? Whoa! Why are there so many things? Juke shoes, juke shoes, juke shoes, juke! Fuck! Alright. That sucked. That sucked. God damn it. Anyway, yes, Comrade Cora, for sure. I hope you've been well. Anyway, the point that I was trying to make earlier is, and this is the part where I jerk myself off, so everyone get ready, open up your mouth, get ready to catch the ropes, unless you're underage, in which case, close your ears to all of this. The thing that I do pretty decently is I am good at challenging people's values. The reason why I'm good at that is because I'm very, very argumentative and bullheaded. And also, I don't like agreeing with people. I actually dislike circle jerks. This is why I do not bring DCM, gotcha. This is why I don't bring on people who I think I'm just going to sit here and agree with. Have you guys ever noticed that? I have actively turned down large content creators because I thought that would happen. Good no-go with the $10. Recently, think Jack Saint was on an actor. I was curious to why. Oh, God. For one, thank you for the $10. For two, my engagements. Oh my God, I didn't even kill the liquor. Just kill me. Just fuck. I keep fucking up this part. Just do it. You have a difficult time introspecting your own values as well. Bear Hospice, most of my values are the product of some pretty thorough introspection. There are some points that I like get angry about, but for the most part, I think I'm much better. Here's the difference, okay? When I fail at introspection, it's because I get angry at chat and then the next day realize I was wrong. When other people fail at introspection, it's usually because they hold the same wrong values for their entire life and don't change. My problems with introspection are only more evident because I engage in it more publicly and more aggressively than many others do, in my opinion. Would I have Contra on even though it'd be a circle jerk? Absolutely. 100 times yes. But with Jack Saint, I just get the impression from Jack Saint that he's just kind of a fucking duplicitous cunt. Just being perfectly forward. I've talked with Jack Saint personally, I've talked with him on Discord, I've talked with him on voice. Every time I talk to him, I just get the feeling that he's kind of a dishonest, slimy snake. He'll say one thing and then slip in another value. He'll make a point and then concede that point, but then slip it back in later. It seems like talking with him is just a game of trying to hold down the world's soapiest man. Not to mention the fact that he's made outright false claims about, like, in the past he said that, like, my chat, the chat you guys are in right now, V.GG, is like a haven for, like, edgy reactionary leftists, when you guys are honestly way less reactionary than I appear to be to many people. And he's also, like, multiple times he'll be like, huh, funny you have that opinion, Vaush, considering you freaked out on stream that one time. And deliberately trying to, like, invalidate any takes that I have because they, you know, might correspond in some way to people's perceptions of my behavior in the past. I think he's talking about YouTube chat when he does that. Nope, Gayfesh, he specifically said V.GG, and he has an account in here and has been in here, so he was specifically referring to V.GG. I even asked him to clarify, and he clarified that it was V.GG he was referring to. Yes, you guys. The Buff Puff with the tier 2 sub, thank you. Thought I subscribed, but I guess I was dumb and hit the 1 month sub. Vaush is a big boy sexy. Hey! Not for the next couple days, I won't. I can't fuck with this back injury. Maybe I'll be able to soon, though, huh? Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's awfully kind of you. And Daniel Sullivan with the $2. I think the drill show on Adult Swim has potential. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it actually a show, like, made by Drill? I have no fucking idea. No, Little Nas, you're good. Whatever advice helps you out of the pit, you know? Okay, we're doing it for real this time. Anyway... Okay, we're gonna have to do that fun puzzle again. Cool. Yeah, it's actually drill. That's fucking sick. Can you get a BJ still? Yeah, I can get a BJ, but my bitch girlfriend is too much of a pillow princess to ever offer head. I'm joking. That was a joke to make her mad. She's offered like multiple times. I just didn't want it. Okay. The point that I am trying to get at here is that while my perspective on somebody is not okay, it didn't blow up this time. Well, my perspective on people is not inherently more justified or valid or legitimate than anyone else's perspective. I do think I'm decent at challenging views because I very rarely just agree with people to go with the flow. I'm not very good at that, and I think that's a good thing. I'm happy with that. I think that's a positive character trait of mine. So, for that reason, I butt heads with people a lot, because when I think that left tubers are doing, like, making bad takes or whatever, or they're behaving irresponsibly, or say something stupid, or I think the left in general is doing something poorly, I tend to call them out on that. So, for that reason, I think that there is a particularly, how would you say, an agitative quality to my presence online that gives other people an opportunity to demonstrate how they really are. For that reason, I think it's easier to examine whether or not a person is acting in bad faith based through their interactions with me, because I am a good opportunity for them to showcase honest or dishonest behavior. Isn't Bad Empanada also mad at you? Bad Empanada is fucking insane. Holy shit. Anyway, that's my take. I was never religious. You don't introspect in yourself, you tend to critique others around yourself. Bear Hospice, I'm terribly sorry, but you don't know that. How could you possibly know the extent to which I critique myself? I move around and change my position on stuff all the time. All the time I do this. Not trying to sound butt mad or anything. It's just, you know, it's a little bit presumptuous of you to accuse me of not doing that. Oh, nice. Nailed it in one. I have not, Wayne Man, but that doesn't surprise me. Is there anyone mad at you who isn't a bad actor or insane? Listen, Reza Sutra, I am not the right person to ask that. Okay. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm coming out with the hot take. Every single person who disagrees with me is actually delusional. They're actually suffering from some condition that prevents them from thinking properly. That's my new hot take. Yes, Bug Girl, 100%. When will I debate Irish Laddie? I hear Irish Laddie, and I can take care of myself. Any donation should be an expression of your fondness for the content. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right. Godspeed. Okay. Okay. Hyena, you're getting a damn job. The leech. Look at Hyena. Look at bougie Hyena trying to expropriate my well-earned labor. All this money I just fairly made with no one else's help. Okay, it's left 6, right 2, left 11. What? Left 6, right 2, left 11. What? Why do you only listen to anime music and video game music? Because I'm hella autistic. Oh, hail Kvaforth. I need sleep. Sleep, baby Vaush. Have a good sleep, Kvaforth. I really do. I really do appreciate the donation. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you. Oh, baby! Yep! That's a one-way ticket to the pain zone right there. Oh, baby. Father Halford with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. I'm helping people comfy. You are helping, Father Halford. Oh, I gotta be careful with the yelling. That hurts my back too, apparently. Fuck. Thank you, comrade. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the fancy pants name color. I did, Little Nass. Yeah, I tweeted about it. Oh, God. What did someone ask earlier that I skillfully dodged? Was it the, was it about Bad Empanada? Fuck. It was about femoids. Disgusting. Oh, guys, Bad Empanada is just kind of fucking crazy. Dude, you can't just camp the hallway. Hey, Pig Puncher. Can you specify? Yeah. Hold on really quickly. Let's specify really quick. Mike from PA said he'd like to come on stream, but he wants you to invite him. I have mixed feelings about Mike from PA. I like a lot of the perspectives he has, but I think... Fuck me, dude. God damn it. I hate being put in this position. I think Destiny does a lot of what I do too, because Destiny is also a shit stirrer. It's really easy for people to look bad talking to him, especially if they're arguing against him. And I kind of feel like Mike from PA looks like a huge douchebag sometimes when arguing against Destiny. Does anyone else feel that way? It can't just be me, right? I don't typically talk to people who agree with me, like political perspective-wise. I have not watched any Beau of the Fifth Column. Mike doesn't dislike you? Well, that's good, I guess. There was a part... I never really think of inviting people on, you know? Nia, could you have said that while fucking with your hand out from your pants? Jesus Christ. I can read the inflection. Your ego? Nia, listen, here's my thing. I watch enough, porn. Listen, the only criteria for my porn is that it has to have some big dicks. Alright? Drawn, erotic literature, live action, it doesn't matter. I just need some big fucking dicks in there, okay? Which leads me to a lot of interracial shit. So now when I see people say big black dick or big white dick, I know they're saying that shit while cradling their genitalia between their thighs, okay? I'm wise on your foolishness. Oh, fuck, I didn't bring the diamond key with me. I'm such a fucking cuck. Yeah, Nia. Yeah, title punk roller girl. Hey, Mr. Postman, shut up with the $5. I didn't make a way through because it was super fucking painful. Did you see that shit Non-Compete posted about reactionary leftists? Hey, Mr. Postman, shut up. I actually listened to a little bit of it while I was doing the Sekiro stream. I mean, I thought a lot of it was like half vague posting and half shit talking, but yeah, I got through part of it. Not all of it, though. Would you like to go into detail about how libertarianism and fascism relate? Yeah, both of them tend to be supported by dumb fucks who don't understand economics. He's accused me of being, like, a pedophile? So he's like weird. I've never actually... Yeah, Vaush derangement syndrome. I've never actually seen a video of his, so I don't know. Like, maybe his videos are cool, but, like, holy shit, man. Did he feel personally attacked by the video? Well, it was criticizing the left, so probably. But that's one of the reasons why I say I'm decent at sussing out who are good and bad faith actors. It's easy to appear as a good faith actor when nobody's criticizing you, after all. Okay, what was it? It was like Dak or something? CAD? Right? Can? No. Damn. Dan? Yeah, I think Bad Empanada just has an obsession with me, which is, like, sad or whatever, but, like... Okay. God damn it, guys. We literally just checked the fucking thing. Who knows the combination to this? DCM. Thank you. Oh, just 5 bullets? Okay, well, it's big bullets, so that's fine. Have a good one, name user. Oh, do you think he was white knighting Pastel and Poppy? That's really creepy, by the way. Listen, okay, so everyone here knows about the sexual harassment thing with, like, Poppy or whatever. I've gone over it a billion times. And I'm not distancing myself from any of that. Like, that's all fair criticism and what have you. But I've gotten the impression that there are some people who are in it just to, like, white knight. just to like white knight poppy or pastel or whatever, and that shit is really creepy. Hoo boy. Hey guys, I got a hot tip for you. If your motivation to do justice in regards to like sexual harassment or whatever is motivated by a desire to like get with the people who are harassed, that's a little weird. Thoughts on breaking down reactionary entertainment like internet historian or Seth Change? Wait, what's wrong with Seth Change? Bad also owns a mansion. Will rent money on Patreon? He owns a mansion. Strange. What if your whole chat is flamenco in a studio with 100 different monitors? Then I appreciate flamenco donating me so much money today to keep the grift up. Oh, I saw it in context. Okay, hold on. God, why don't we have a fucking grenade? Seth is an ANCAP. Ah, man, that fucking sucks, dude. Seth Change's old videos were fucking rad. You know, remember that? Wait, I remember the Karthus one, remember? You die, I get paid. More cash surviving this game. It's crazy you get more money by killing these fools. Now, ain't that funny? You know that one, the mad... Ah! Nice fucking warning, dipshit! Holy shit! You weigh fucking 800 pounds and you're wearing fucking clogs, and I can't hear you? You're right around the fucking corner. Jesus Christ. Probably could have guessed Seth Change is a reactionary, though, considering he's named himself after a Warhammer 40k character. Or Warhammer character, I suppose. Maybe I will, Trig Productions. I did watch a couple of JPEG videos. I found them a little fun, a little bit annoying. I feel like you could hear that miles away. Oh, wait, true. I only have one earbud in. Hold on. I have ascended. I now have double the ears listening in. Clem, he can't enter safe rooms, of which that is one. I need to, like, fucking kill these things. I only have 3 shotgun shots. Well, I haven't watched a Seth Change video in years, and I've never watched an internet historian video. Lick. Really like 4chan, especially their shit they did to Shia LaBeouf. Probably reactionary. Same, so much apolitical media on YouTube has that whiff of reactionary essence. Yeah, that's the main thing that I worry about. That's the... God. Internet Historian gets millions of views in all of his videos. If I wanted to, I could probably pull together like a list of YouTubers who get enormous exposure that are all entertainment based, that are just very slightly reactionary. Just really slightly. Like you get that whiff, you know? Like you watch it and you get that like kind of feeling, and maybe you can't even necessarily place where its reactionary elements come from. I want LeftTube to be able to appeal to those groups of people. Am I just gonna need to shotgun my way through this? Because that's, like, this is literally a demographic of millions of people. I have Twig Productions. Should I do it? Wait, guys, I need to kill this fucking liquor. Should I blat blat? Do I blat blat? Shut up, hyena. Yeah, Anthony Fantano is a good example. What are guys? What are some? Wait, guys, help me out here. What are some good examples of people who produce apolitical media who are nonetheless like left-leaning, like you as a leftist can tell? I get that feeling from Joseph Anderson. Anthony Fantano does it. Anthony Fantano is pretty. I mean, I've literally talked with Anthony Fantano. He tweets politically. Like I know his leanings, that sort of thing. I just like those people are really important. Oh, Mother's Basement? Mother's Basement is definitely a progressive. Jim Sterling. I don't know who Jenny Nicholson is. There we go. One less key to worry about. Yeah, unfortunately, Anthony no longer seems interested in associating with me following the Thought Slime stream. Portable's safe. Wait. Okay. Thoughts on Sam Hyde and $1 Million Extreme? I don't know who Sam Hyde is, and I never listened to $1 Million Extreme. I don't know who Tomska is. What happened with Thought Slime? What? I feel like every time I have to go over the same drama. It's ass chat. It's okay. It's no big. Drama alert. Oh yeah, the extra credits guy. Come on, man. Good point. Yeah, I actually emailed the extra credits guy and asked if like, hey, I don't know if you're trying to stay like covert, but I'm pretty sure you're actually a leftist. Do you want to come on sometime? And they said the extra credits guy Dan, he was like, I think that I would like to keep my politics more on the quiet side, but I'm sure you and I would have little to disagree about. Smiley face. Or something like that. So I'm pretty sure that he's an actual leftist, or at the very least a very progressive liberal. Yeah, I saw Tulsi got endorsed by David Duke. Tulsi has attracted a ton of interest from alt-righters and fascists and stuff. Pretty cringe, if I do say so myself. I don't know that guy, Eric. Mother's Basement believes all anime must be Japanese and has said in the past that Ghost in the Shell, had it been made by American, would not have been an anime. I mean, that's a take. Anime is literally like Japanese for animation, just in the same way that manga is Japanese for cartoon. By that definition, you could argue it's complicated. God damn it. Caleb Romo with the unbelievably generous $10. Thank you. That is incredibly kind of you. Just got done watching at 2x to catch up to the stream live. Christ, now you're talking and playing too slow. I don't think anyone's ever told me I have a problem talking too slowly, but I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you, comrade. I hope you've enjoyed the stream up until this point. Lil Nas, for the most part, I'm fine with shoplifting and stealing and such, but it gets pretty complicated, especially at the lower levels. Any plan to analyze that propaganda? What propaganda, Kiandok18? How do you differentiate between right and left? That's very broad. What do you mean? Please, no. Ah! Okay. Exactly as I planned. Oh no, Ellie Rogers 12, I agree with you. I would consider The Last Airbender to be an anime. All right. Wait. Wait, does the Matilda not work? Wait. What guns does the mag ammo work with? MB is against piracy. Dude's a liberal shill. No, 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 no. Mother's Basement is against piracy because Mother's Basement is an anime reviewer, and a lot of anime studios with very legitimately hardworking people have difficulty funding their projects because so much anime gets consumed by people who just watch it off torrent sites or watch it off like Kiss Anime or whatever, you know? So in the case of the anime industry, piracy does a literal direct harm to the ability for people to fund their anime projects. That is definitely true. Trogman with $3 feel better, buddy. Have you tried high CBD lotion? No, I haven't. It's because Crunchyroll pays his bills. Those two things probably have something to do with one another. But I actually agree. I think that if you want creators to be able to produce products that you like... Oh, God. Then you should be willing to pay them for that service. I do believe that, yeah. I don't know enough about Game Grumps, T-Bellum. I'm gonna fucking die in here. The best way to directly support those animators is to, I'm gonna fucking die in here. The best way to directly support those animators is to buy the Blu-rays of their anime when they come out, but that shit is insanely expensive. 208. 203. New pouch! Well, that's nice, Twig Productions. Pouch time! Lucky Axolotl with the $5. Fucking thank you, comrade. It's really kind of you. I want to tug on my PP, but I also want a game. What do I do? Listen, you can do what I did through most of high school, okay? And when the parents aren't home, you can just take long fucking rub sesh. Just real long stroke sessions, okay? While playing a game, alright? You jerk it for fucking 5 minutes, don't come. Fucking play a bit, pause, jerk it a little bit, don't come, play... Just live your best life, okay? Maximize the good. Alright? And then bust a huge rub. Piracy of anime is a really tricky subject. On one hand, spreads recognition to lesser-known Japanese shows. Also disincentivize anything in a large studio licensing coming over to the West. Yeah, Somniostatic, that's all I'm saying. In that instance specifically, it's pretty complicated. Video propaganda in the style of Stone Toss analysis. Found it super interesting. Pulled the collective knowledge. Kiandoc18, I already did a video on what the left can learn from Stone Toss's comics, but it is something that I plan on discussing more in the future. What can the left learn from Ben Garrison comics? Good, funny, snappy, malicious propaganda. Edging is only fun to do to others? I disagree with that. Okay. Okay, we just did a lot of shit. Nicely done, team. A lot of shit. Yeah, I did start him, kind of. Ben Garrison isn't really funny to us, but if you agree with Ben Garrison, then Ben Garrison probably looks pretty funny. Yamero! Yeah, everyone get on it. Advice from Vaush. Okay. Also, thank you for the donation. Easier to do autoerotic asphyxiation. I am not... Guys, are you ready for me to get canceled? I am not into choking or asphyxiation or any of that. I have just never been into it at all. I don't know. Like I just never been that into it. I'm sorry. I know all you fucking slutty bitches love that shit. Okay, I know you all want to die. Yep, I know you all want to die. I know all of you crave death. I'm not into it. Sorry, just not into it. Wait, can we get a poll? I want the poll to be, I'm into choking, it's hot, and then I don't really care, and then I'm creeped out by choking. Trogman with the $2. I'm not paying any union dues. Fuck that. Solidarity for everyone but me, baby. Have you ever heard of a good argument for eugenics? Yeah, totally. There are some types of really, really, really horrible fucking genetic conditions that you probably don't want people to live through, right? And I don't think it's immoral to abort people, like, inherently, so... Oh? Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. I have an insanely horny chat. Okay. You gotta be into spanking? I mean, I spank my fucking GF's ass all the time, but I'm not like, oh, you bad girl. Oh, I am punishing you with my master dad hand. Have you ever seen the threads about guys doing stuff in porn vids without consent? It makes me sad. Yeah, dude, porn is rapey as shit. Or like a lot of porn companies. I mean to talk about that on stream, actually. I think it'd be interesting for all of us to discuss the extent to which porn is like really fucked. Like really fucked. A lot of porn is really fucked. Hey, Wooly. Okay, we're going to save here because we've done a lot of stuff. Thoughts on sounding? It's not my thing. A lot of Asian porn is super rapey. I do not know how people come to live action Asian porn. I'm sorry, guys. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know how all fucking porn bitches look the same here in the West? It's even more so over there. Call me racist. I don't care. For every porn video I've seen, they all fucking look the same. I don't care. I don't care. They all look the same. Also, the pixelation censorship is horrible, and I don't know how anyone can come looking at that. And also, the girl just makes the same fucking noise. That noise over and over as they get dicked. And fuck no, there's no interesting camera work. It's fucking boring. She just and like I don't know, it's fucking it's boring, and I can't see the genitals because it's all fucking pixeled up. And Novo Illuminati with the $2. What microphone do you use? I use an Audio Technica AT4040 cardioid condenser microphone. I'm going to link it in chat. And I use a Scarlett like V3 soundbox. Anyway, and I'm not saying this has anything to do with actual existing penis sizes, but because cultural preferences are very, very different, between the West and the East, there are no fucking huge cocks, okay? Listen, I know there are Asian dudes with huge cocks out there. I've seen amateur porn before of Asian dudes. John Hurry with the $2. Kurds still holding in Sir Kanye. Yeah, I've heard that the Kurds are doing pretty well considering the situation, but it's still looking pretty grim, right? But I'm squeaky. Hyena, go watch some fucking Japanese porn and talk to me. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with being squeaky, but this is literally all you get. There's no fucking dirty talk. It's just like two quiet statues like fucking each other or like staring at each other until they move together and their bodies slide into place, and pixelation joins them together into shit. Anyway, for the dick thing, I know there are fucking big dick Asian dudes, okay? This isn't a fucking race thing. I know that for a fact. I've seen fucking amateur porn. I've seen the like it's always like the big Asian dude thing because they're like compensating, which to be fair, like given the stereotypes, I understand. They'll show like they'll be like looking at themselves. They'll be like, yeah, hey, look at me. What's up? It's your boy, Asian Mike. They call me Lu Fen back in China. Here's my dick, and it's like it's like a fucking Subway, like 12-inch, you know, and then like fucking and like blowing asses out or whatever. Like, so I know there are Asian dudes out with big fucking dicks, okay? I don't see that shit. I don't see that shit in fucking Asian porn. I can't even see it through all the fucking pixels. The buff puff for the $5 you should play EU for. Listen, comrade, listen. I don't want to grow my virginity back, okay? I'm really sorry. I can't do it. I can't do those fucking games, okay? Maybe one day. Oh, he just let me go. That was nice. Listen, I planned for that. Yes, E-fucked certainly is a meme. Here we go. The way to the library. I mean, through the library. Anyway, yeah, it's your boy, Asian Mike. Here's my 9-inch dick. But I never get that shit in the fucking Asian porn. And anyway, also, all the girls look like they're being raped in the Asian porn. Can we all be... Ooh. Oh. Oh, Zerker with the tier 1 sub, thank you! Of all the things you could potentially be canceled for, it should be your BDSM takes. Wait, what's my take on BDSM that's so bad? I don't personally like it that much because I don't like power dynamics in sex. It just doesn't get me off. By the way, in IRL sex. Oh, fucking, are you fucking kidding me? I'm fucked. Let me do the slip! I'm fucked. Juke! 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 In real life, it just doesn't interest me that much. No big. Oh, well, there you go, Zerker. What are you gonna do? Okay. What's next? I have the thing for the library now. Yeah. Vorbuddy is correct. Vorbuddy is correct. The problem is different cultures treat sex in different ways, okay? And the way in which they treat sex is usually, at least in part, reflective of their attitudes on chasteness and the virtue of purity. Witless Menu with the $5. If you want some serious game media criticism, check out Noel Cadwell Gervais on YouTube. Pretty sure he's low-key leftist. The videos are both long and amazing. Nice try, my guy! Problem is, I've already watched his shit. Witless Minion. Cucking himself. Seriously though, much appreciated. No, his shit's really good. Hondo%. Nice. But anyway, as I was saying, okay, wait. If I can go up now, I can go through... I can go to the clock tower room. I don't need to stop anywhere else. I don't have any healing items. Do I need them? Maybe not. Thank you, though, seriously. So, like, purity and virtue, that really fucks up porn, okay? Guys, okay, listen. Being a virgin is not hot to me, okay? I have fucked a lot... Oh, right. I have fucked a lot of virgins. Like, proportional to the number of people I've fucked, virgins just come up a lot, you know? And, like, I fucked a proportionally, like, a significant number of virgins, okay? And, like, whether or not it's good or bad has everything to do with, like, the attitude of the person that you're fucking. There's nothing special about being a virgin. It's fucking, like, for the most part, being a virgin just means you're shit at sex. Yeah, people in chat are fucking like, oh, you're bragging. What is there to brag about? Virgins are just bad at sex. The only thing that's braggadocious about it is the fact that there were people who haven't had sex before who were so fucking charmed by my voice and personality that they saw my dick and decided, yep, that's the first thing I'll be taking in me. Yep, I'm totally comfortable with taking that on my body first time. Yep, don't need any fucking additional prep for this. Fuck, I still need a clock gear thing. God. It isn't hard to warm it up and slowly ease it in without pain. Yeah, but for a person who's never had sex before, if you're pretty hung, then it's probably going to be at least a little uncomfortable. There's no getting around that. For some people. You should always, like, lube up and stuff. Whatever the case may be, but a lot of cultures, like, really fucking get off virginity. I think sluttiness is hot, personally. I think promiscuity is attractive. That's what I get off to. So a lot of the Asian porn is really on portraying these girls as virginal as possible. They don't want to really look like they're enjoying the sex, because to enjoy the sex is to let yourself be consumed by it. It's to... Fuck me. Dude, you walk so fast. Loop! You can't follow me in here. But anyway. Nice. A lot of this fucking porn is super boring to me because the girls look like they aren't into it, because to be not into it is to be more pure and that's why there's so much fucking... This is a thing, by the way, in hentai too. Listen, we have a bunch of hentai aficionados here in chat, do we not? We all listen. We all enjoy our hentai primo, don't we? But like, most hentai is super fucking rapey. Like, holy shit. If you actually go through just like most recent submitted hentai comics, you're gonna see like a fuck ton of rape. And it's really, and I cringe. And it's always soft rape, mind you. It's never full-on rape. This is the distinction here we have to make with pornography. Soft rape and hard rape. Hard rape is you rape, she don't want it, you keep raping, she don't want it, you stop raping, she don't want it, she's crying and miserable, and there you go. I mean, that's what it is. But then soft rape, that's what you get for, that's what you get for a lot of your fucking hentai these days, right? And it's where she doesn't want it at first, but then you put it in her, and she says, my hips, I'm moving on my own. And then like someone lightly breathes on her left nipple, and she like scream comes. That shit. That is the soft rape. And then at the end, she's like laying in a puddle of cum, and she's like, you know? I sure was into that. Like, that's the... For real, though, listen, the three trends in hentai that really weird me out are the constant rape, the obsession with ugly bastards, and the fact that in hentai comics, nipples are insanely sensitive. I'm sorry, listen, I have no fucking idea. I feel, guys, imagine a world where people with breasts actually do fucking nut just from getting their nips rubbed. Like, all of them. Holy shit. Ugly bastards who are black and brown coated? Well, of course they all are, or at least most of them, Nia. It's really fucking weird. Hey, Mr. Postman, shut up with the $5. What do you think of the tanky take that all porn is rape? That's not necessarily a tanky take. That's more associated with radical feminists. Hey, Mr. Postman, shut up. And I've talked about it before. I think there actually is, believe it or not, validity to that idea. After all, we want consent in our sex, right? If there's no consent, then it's rape, correct? There is a coercive element in pornography. That is to say, money. So if that's the case, would that not mean that like porn is rape? You could take that even further. Men and women have an inherent power imbalance in our society. So if men and women have sex, is there not a coercive element there? You can go a lot with that line of thinking, but if at the end of the day your take is that all sex is rape, then you're probably not leading anywhere productive. Do you think porn can provide an unhealthy depiction of sex to people? Of course, absolutely. But porn can also be good. Porn can help people better understand their own sexuality. It can help people develop interests, get more familiar with their own body. It can facilitate sexual satisfaction when people don't have a partner or a fuck buddy on hand. There are a lot of good elements to porn that a lot of people overlook. Not just good, sometimes downright healthy. No, I know, not Ayaya. Very often, and I've also heard people say they like, this is something that I would see a lot on erotic role-playing sites, because I used to do that, like, all the time. It's one of the reasons why I'm good at writing, and still am. If you go onto certain erotic role-playing sites, the one I'm thinking of is F-List, which is ostensibly a furry one, but is used by all sorts of folks. If you go on these sites, there are going to be a lot of people who are RPing as 12-year-old girls there. A lot of people. Ooh boy, folks, let me tell you. You think you've seen 12-year-old girls before. Well, you haven't seen this many in one place. And like, this opens up questions, naturally. I've talked to some of these people. I actually know people IRL who've admitted to doing essentially that. And one of the reasons that I've been given several times for their interest in doing that is because they themselves were, as a child, subjected to sexual assault or something along those lines. And playing through that again, this time as like the aggressive or the dominant person, helps them process that trauma in a healthy way. And that sounds totally valid to me, right? Like, if I was raped as a kid, and I wasn't, thank goodness, but if I was, I imagine that there's probably quite a bit to fuck up your brain, right? Not saying if you're raped as a kid you're like broken goods or anything, but it definitely has an impact. So like fuck, right? You know? What do you do with that? Where does your brain go? Well, I mean, porn is a good way of helping people. Oh, fuck, I didn't finish the clock tower segment. God damn it. We're gonna loop around. They need other coping mechanisms on top of that? Yeah, of course, but not every part of your life can be dedicated to some, like, psychiatrically approved super method. I did, Wolfgar. What if you watched your sibling get raped as a kid? I imagine that would also be really fucking awful, Miles88, or Meals88. Do you think we fetishize youth? Yeah, totally. Oh. Oh. Just, oh. Cool! Yes, I almost certainly prefer drawn smut to non-drawn smut. Well, Rad, obviously I'm not in favor of that. It's a really difficult question with that. Do you think we fetishize youth? Yeah, we definitely fetishize youth to some extent. Like, some degree of youth fetishization makes complete sense. Oh, Loopy Jackal with the $5. Thank you. Was tipped $5 today. It's all for you, Vaush. It's all for you. Sorry to hear about your back, brother. Would it make you cringe if I said I'm praying for you? Lots of love. It wouldn't make me cringe. Here, thank you, comrade. Thank you very much, comrade. I really appreciate the kindness. Holy shit, it's fucking freezing outside. But also, a lot of it is reciprocatory. It's a feedback loop. Let me give you an example, okay? In a society, let's say you live in a society. Let's say you live in an environment where half of the population is really into that like young virginity power dynamics thing, right? Okay, like half. I'd say more than half in our society, but let's keep the numbers simple. And the other half isn't necessarily into that. The other half maybe likes... What? No, just kill me. We just loaded, just fucking... And the other half, maybe just like, likes young people because they're like in their physical prime, but not like young people. Not like just barely legal teens or whatever, but just like young, like mid-20s. Like everyone likes mid-20s people. Like nobody doesn't like people who are in their mid-20s unless they have some weird daddy mommy thing going on, you know? But nonetheless, a good portion of your society is into young people, like 18 or whatever, like just barely legal. And for that reason, those standards are normalized socially. Pornography is made where these people are sexualized extensively. You have porn company after porn company, barely legal teens, you know, constantly fetishizing the fact that they're only just able to be fucked legally. And for that reason now, there is social capital around being able to have sex with people that young. And that social capital is agnostic to the reasons why that social capital was originally developed. Thereby, yeah, we can go around. Thereby, even if you personally don't fetishize the concept of youth, it is entirely possible. It is entirely possible that you will come to like the idea of fucking 18-year-olds too. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, we went the wrong way. Fuck you. Agnostic to its origins. Black Caligula, I'll rephrase it, I apologize. I am a little bit woozy from medications and stuff. It is entirely possible for people to become sexually enamored with young or barely legal people or whatever, not because they themselves are interested in it, but rather because they follow along with the social capital that is associated with being able to have sex with people with that demographic. Does that make sense? It's kind of like ye back in the day, everyone really liked caviar, but now people just eat caviar because it's associated with high-class food, not because they actually like caviar. That sort of thing, you know? What do you think the legal age should be? I've actually taught... I don't know much of the theory behind this, but I've actually thought of it in my head, like, would I fuck Liv from Spider-Verse? Wait, how old is she? Wasn't she literally in a fucking middle school? She didn't look like a middle schooler. Oh wait, Liv, Dr. Octopus? Absolutely. Are you fucking kidding me? I'd fuck the brains right out of her. King C1285 with the $2. X gun give it to you? Yeah, evidently. Thank you, comrade. Would I fuck a furry? I have fucked furries. Do you mean like a fursuit? Probably don't want to be... do you think video game donkey is left-leaning? No. Probably don't want to be talking about this stuff with an open window. I've actually considered the idea of two distinct legal ages. Or maybe like age bracket. I'm not entirely sure. Why does it feel like every stream of this, like, fucking... Do we end up talking about child pornography or the age of consent or something? Oh, fuck me. Dumbass shit like that. Okay. Hey, Kanye. I'd say it should be legal for teenagers 14 to 17 to fuck each other, but not adults fucking them. Well, that's already the case. Well, there are already Romeo and Juliet laws, yeah. Here's what's interesting, okay? We have to consider what consent means in the context we use it. So, there's an interesting disparity here between our bodies and our social roles. Fuck you. Wait, why'd you attack me? Wait, why are you attacking me, dude? I haven't moved. Oh. Oh. Fuck this place. Just whatever. Trying it again. Like, here's an interesting tidbit that I think you guys might find interesting. Because I certainly do. Right now, you gotta stop, you pro fucking 14 years, whatever, hyena, people already do. Right now, the age at which human beings physically mature is lower than it has been for all of recorded human history. That is, the boobies and the big floppy dongs are like popping out like way earlier than before. I think this is due to changes in our diets and chemicals in the water. I don't fucking know, but there's some chemical reason for it. But it's true, people are hitting puberty younger. At the same time, the age at which people are becoming adults is getting older and older. Not in a physiological sense, but in a social sense. It used to be at 18, you were out of the house, you were doing your job thing, you better save up for fucking... Save up for shit. At 18, you were an adult. It used to be even fucking lower. But nowadays, people... Guys, 25-year-olds are still basically fucking children. Like, let's be real here. Like... People act like kids, yeah. Adulthood keeps getting pushed back further and further in a social sense due to a variety of socioeconomic factors, and cultural ones too. And that's really strange. So, even though our age of consent has stayed the same for quite a while, there are two things that are supposed to inform our age of consent. That is to say, our rate of physical maturity, A, and B, our social status, are going in different directions. That's really weird, isn't it? Please don't, please don't. I asked you! Oh boy. I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. Am I not fucked? Neat. So what do you do with that information? Because that's really strange. Hey, Dracoris Feldman. Thank you, Creator Phase. That's really strange. Like, where do you go with that? Because on one hand, on a biological level, the age at which people are starting to want to have sex is going down. Kids be hornier. I mean, that's just puberty hitting earlier. Like, that's just a physiological thing, right? However, the age at which people can responsibly and maturely consent to sex is getting higher. That's really weird. And I'm not being facetious with that. I'm not saying it's really weird as a follow-up to an answer. At the end of the day, it's more the social stuff that matters, right? Like, if I see, like, there are some, like, 16-year-olds or whatever who basically look like adults. In a physical sense, if you were to strip all social connotations behind it, like, most 16-year-olds are perfectly fine for sex, or even younger, possibly. I know people who lost virginity at 14. I lost virginity at 15. I know people who lost virginity way fucking younger. However, in a social sense, if I, like, talk to a 16-year-old girl, these people are like fetuses. These people are like zygotes. They're not even human beings. They're like even if they look like me, they're like little babies. Yeah, they're like baby children or child babies or chill babies. Babe children. I'm dead. Yep, this was really sloppy. The problem is social dynamics and manipulation. Yeah, the problem is I don't feel like this is, I don't... Never mind. This is too complicated. Hyena is right. This subject requires way more thought than I can probably reasonably give during a stream. It does, Loopy. I need to read up more of the Buff Puff. Okay, I'll only say this. The goal of the age of consent should be to reduce to the greatest conceivable extent the amount of rape, sexual assault, coercion, everything bad that happens because of young people and old people getting together as possible. And for the most part, having the age of consent set at 18 does a good job of that. There are false positives, that is to say, there are times when sex between younger and older people probably would have been fine, but are still made illegal. And there are plenty of missed negatives as well. That is to say, abusive relationships that are not caught by the age of consent. So it doesn't do a perfect job, but it does a pretty darn good job. And I would be interested in thinking on ways to improve that, but it is difficult for me to do so because I feel like that conversation is one which is easily co-opted by people who are looking for an excuse to have sex with children. Oh. Thanks, dude. Cover the Destiny... Cover the Destiny Tri-X drama? There's not much to say. Destiny just... I'm so fucking dead. Yep. Fuck mods, that's not true. There are plenty of reasons to be a virgin, or why one might be a virgin, that aren't having an unattractive personality. Fuck you. Jesus. There's been a dude in there that entire time? Yeah, probably Lemcat. Oh wait, Pig Puncher, are you a virgin? Hey, Lucky Axolotl, thank you. Have done non-penetrative cause fuck that dysphoria. Ah, well... One day soon, it's gonna be non-dysphoria always you do it, okay? Maybe, I don't know. I love you, buddy, okay? Godspeed. Fuck! Thank you, comrade, I really appreciate it. Blind me. All Chads have a sex tape, Pig Puncher. This is known. Oh my god! Oh boy. Oh boy. Duck in! Nope. That didn't do it. I failed to... Oh, yep, just... Chatterbait stream when? Listen, if you guys want my nudes, they're on the fucking Discord. Yeah, Hyena has my gay sex tape. The first time I ever fucked a cis dude. Just absolutely plowing that ass. Just scooping. Just making a fucking mockery of that sphincter. Oh god. Dude! Did they like it though? Oh yeah, they did. He's had even more partners than I have, and he was like, I've never been fucked like that before. I have not Ellie Rogers 12. How do you know they are people under 18 in your Discord? What do you mean? Well, of course there are kids in my Discord. We just try not to give them the pervert role. Why'd you record it? Wait, why not? Just kill me. Hey, Extreme Dad. Pog. Hairy pussy or clean shaven? I like clean shaven. I don't give a fuck. I reject this. For years I was like, I have to like the hairy pussy because all the feminist circles keep saying it's exploitative to expect women to shave their pussy. I don't give a fuck. I like shaved pussy. I like that. I like that shit fucking crispy smooth. Would you say people focus too much on sex instead of the emotional benefits of a relationship? Of course, Twig Productions, but there is no porn industry for the emotional benefits of a relationship. Oh, wait, hold on. I should clarify. Wait, hold on, really quickly. Ellie Rogers 12, I know there are kids with the pervert role in my Discord. How could we possibly prevent that knowingly? Spau, I strive for medical accuracy. You got your Red Wings? I'm not eating any fucking period pussy. I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking 12-year-old boy. I'm not trading baseball cards in the spokes of my bicycle wheel for all the weird sex shit I've done, okay? Sorry, I'm an adult. I know what I like. I go for what I like. I'm good. Is Trihex reasonable to be uncomfortable with Destiny's behavior? Yeah, absolutely he is. Jesus Christ. Oh wait, speaking of fucking children. Hey, Extreme Dad, how's your life been going lately? Any bites? Oh really, you're both gonna come at me from... Wow, I didn't do that very well. I'm fucked. Fuck me! Dude, this hallway is insane. So as I was saying earlier, there are flaws in how we... Oh, Brian Mullins with the Fox, the $5. Thank you. Here's 5 for hoping that your back is feeling better. Actually, guys, unironically, being distracted from the pain has been really, really nice, which this stream has done. So thank you for that. That's a communal effort right there. I do feel pretty okay right now. I know that as soon as the stream stops and I get up, I'm going to be grumpy, but that's okay. Extreme Dad exposed stream when? I can't do an exposed stream with every fucking rando who wants to fuck children. Extreme Dad, just to clarify, just so everybody knows, we have a person in our Discord server who, occasionally, when they feel as though there might be creepos around, pretends to be 14 to see if they can bait any creepos. Doing God's work, right? I actually know this person. They're like 27. I've talked to them for quite a while, so not actually 14. Anyhow, there are logs of this person saying, I am 14, and Extreme Dad being like, I can be your daddy. I'm here for this shit. I want to do this perfectly. and continuing to deliberately flirt with a person who was posing as 14. And this was after, and this was made known only after Extreme Dad got banned from Destiny's Discord server for also apparently flirting with a 14-year-old. That's a lie, Hyena. Extreme Dad, when there's smoke, there's fire, and we literally have screen caps of you doing it. Why lie to yourself? Extreme Dad, why can't you just come out and say, I'm a proud ephebophile, and I want to absolutely clap some underage cheeks? Normally, I would assign a little bit more charitability to you, but besides you being a generally insane fascist, you also have attempted to dox Pig Puncher. So, like, I don't understand why. Yeah, Extreme Dad, more like Extreme Daddy. Yeah, fuck you, Eli. Nah, nice try, Pig Puncher, but no. Extreme Dad, what truth are you telling? Also, should I ban you from this? I don't want you, like, courting any kids here. We have, like, a DM system over this website. How many chicks are you messaging right now, Extreme Dad? I know a few of them that are underage. I'm not giving you their names. Extreme Dad, why would you lie and say that they messaged you and you told them to get the fuck out when there are screen caps of that not happening? You know when you told them to get the fuck out? When you realized that you were being lied to about them being 14. You were like, yes, I can't wait to slurp up the delicious nectar of this underage milady. And then you realized that she was 27 and you were like, I'm not a fucking necrophile. I'm getting out of here. Please show the screen cap. No. I mean, I could. Hyena has them, I don't. They said they were over 14 over voice chat. After that, he engaged in DM flirting. Yeah, where he talked about if he could be her daddy, and she was like, you don't mind that I'm young? And he was like, no, I don't mind. And after he got banned from Destiny's Discord for the same thing. Hey, Extreme Dad, what did you go to jail for? Why do so many fascists like kids? Because fascists are entranced with power dynamics. And sexual interest is nothing more than pathologized politics. Yeah, fascists love power and will scrape it by over anyone they can, even if it's a little girl. God. Oh yeah, Extreme Dad, said he would break all the chairs in the world to sit on her face. To a 14-year-old. Damn. What if some of those chairs belonged to 13-year-olds who would have, upon seeing you not break their chair, offered up a crumb of pussy? Wait, you can't just do that! Just do it. That's actually not a bad explanation, Zerger. I'd heard that BDSM is popular amongst leftists because power dynamics are a taboo to leftists, while right-wingers prefer infidelity porn due to their love of family values and the taboo of subverting those values. 100%. It's actually a good explanation, Zerger. Well, Breadbish, this is the last time I'll be going down this hallway, I think, so... It's called a pickup line? Well, you're not supposed to do them to 14-year-old girls, Extreme Dad. I have lots of pickup lines, okay? But I usually use them on people who I think are overaged. I mean, I don't normally ask for government ID beforehand, but, you know, I do my best. And honestly, lately, I think I'm going to start asking for government ID beforehand. Oh, God! With all the fucking drama I get in? Fuck that. All the drama that I've been in has left me in fucking constant terror of flirting with people online. Holy shit. Can we eat one of your patented pickup lines? They're not really pickup lines because they're contextual. Pickup lines are acontextual. You're supposed to use them in any context. But that particular philosophy has always made me cringe. Pickup lines should be specialized. Okay! I heard you! Message received, loud and clear. Oh, we're actually gonna make it out this time. Oh yeah, well, here's the screenshot. So this was after Ciancius was saying in a voice chat that she's 14. With other people were there to verify this, by the way. They don't call me daddy for no reason. I'd break every chair in the world just so you have to sit on my face. What's DDLG? That means daddy dom little girl. You're on your own. You're okay with the fact I'm younger than daddy? Sure. Not admitting anything? Extreme Dad, this isn't a court of law. Everyone here already thinks you're a pedophile. Why not just own it? And just Extreme Dad, I feel like the lying is like makes it worse. Like if you just stood up and you were like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I do go for that sweet teen pussy, and then dropped shit and left the chat. I mean, no one would like you, but there would be a certain level of respect for your bravado, I think. I think I can speak for chat when I say that. Yeah, I'm giving him his kink juice. No respect? I mean, I'd prefer a truthful pedophile to a lying pedophile, but... God damn it. We gotta do this. We're so close. This is just a really difficult segment. That's true, Pig Puncher. Squad W. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, for real though, like, my ability to, like, comfortably flirt online has fucking taken a nosedive since all the drama. I know that sounds like, that sounds exactly like, Why?! Fuck you! Whatever. I know that sounds exactly like a corporate executive saying like, I can't, I'm too scared to hire women these days. I'm afraid we'll all get me too'd, like, or some shit like that. But like, for real though, I'm sure because I've said this before with the Kitsune stuff, but all it would take is one person like messaging me and being flirty and deceptively editing stuff and like kablamo, you know? Vaush strikes again. I'm like so fucking, I've got like a massive disproportional amount of investment needed for me to even fucking consider responding to the fucking third. People have to be, hello, Vaush, I am sexually interested in you. I consent to discussing sex with you, and if I revoke consent for that in the future, I will inform you beforehand with a minimum of 2 paragraphs or some shit like that. Like, you know? That's the only way I can get logs. Dude! Too soon. Yeah, there were people literally saying they would bait me out with nudes, yeah. Could we get advice on how to flirt sometime? This is just a fuck palace. Holy shit. He just tipped his fucking fedora at me. You probably shouldn't because of parasocial shit. I don't really care about fucking fans. You just have to do it carefully. How to flirt sometime? Guys, flirting is super fucking easy, okay? Extreme Dad, it doesn't take much to manipulate people into believing that you flirted with a 14-year-old with cringy pickup lines when we have screen caps of you flirting with someone who you believe to be a 14-year-old girl using cringy pickup lines. It's actually a really easy sort of draw on my part. I am finishing this fucking segment tonight. Yeah, Hyena is my bodyguard, it's true. My Hyena bodyguard's my dick. With those great big boobies. But anyway, flirting is like really fucking easy, okay? Like, here's all you need to do with flirting. First of all, you have to know the players, okay? So, flirting when you're a girl is very different than flirting when you're a guy. That's not because girls and guys are intrinsically different or any dumb shit like that. Stupid ass fucking bullshit like that. It's just, it's very simply because social expectations are different for both parties. I've never been a girl. I've never been feminine. I have no fucking idea. I'm fucked. I have no idea how to navigate that social space in like the context of flirting, though I have a pretty decent idea. I can speak for flirting as like a dude or a masculine person or whatever terminology you want to use. Ellie Rogers 12, there will always be like people typing in. What if you're NB? I mean, it would depend on how you present. For most people, if you look like listen, flirting if you're a dude and flirting if you're an NB who looks like me is pretty fucking similar, okay? Like, let's not kid ourselves here. Oh damn, that flashbang put in a lot of work. Why would a flashbang affect these guys? They're blind. Just do it. Thank you. Like, again, let's be real. The experience one is going to have flirting is going to be pretty much the same if you look like me and identify as a man, and you look like me and identify as non-binary, you know? So, here's all you have to do to flirt, okay? And I'm doing this from the perspective of a masculine person who is generally tops, okay? And in my case, I always top, but generally speaking, what if you present as androgynous? I don't fucking know. Get away from me. I can only speak to my own experiences. It's not like I've read theory on this. Alright, hold on. Extreme Dad, listen. I'm gonna give you a break, okay? Trogman with the $2. Cop zombies as bad as regular cops, ACAB. That's what I'm saying. True, brother! True. Listen, Extreme Dad, I'm giving you a 24-hour. Okay? With love. Okay? Godspeed. Okay, flirting. So, flirting is super easy. I'm going to go over how to make a good Tinder profile, okay? This is all very easy. Alright, are you ready? Oh, nice, nice. Slipping on by. Slippity-doo-dah. Nice. Are you ready to fucking learn? First of all, okay? Listen, if you want to get fucking laid, working out doesn't hurt, alright? I get it, society's fat-phobic, blah blah, you deserve to break free and yearn your flabby shell, and that's fine, and maybe one day. But for right now, if your keen interest is just finding a tight fucking hole to absolutely lose your shit in, or whatever, then working out probably helps, for the most part, you know? So, I really feel like he kind of unfairly sidestepped me there, but... oh god. Just fucking do it! Do it! Shit in their holes. Okay? Here's all you need to do, all right? It's the easiest thing in the world, okay? Make a Tinder profile. It needs to have at least 4 images. You want a picture that showcases your body. People want to see what kind of body type they're going for. That has a clear, unedited show of your face, okay? You can have a light Insta filter on that shit, but don't fucking blow it out until all you can see is a silhouette and white light, okay? Don't do that shit, all right? You need a picture of you with friends, and you need a picture with you outdoors, okay? Those are the 4 categories of picture that you need, unquestionably, all right? 100%. You need those 4. If you want like a pet picture, that's always a good benefit. That's super cool too, but you want those things. These illustrate A, what you look like, B, that you're not a shut-in, C, that you have friends, and D, that you have enough presence of mind to take a diverse bio of pictures. So many people's Tinder bios are absolutely chock fucking full of the 8 pictures of the exact same shot. It'll be like they took 8 pictures of their face from the same angle in the same fucking blown out lighting, and they turned that into their bio. It's really weird. When I see that, I'm not joking. When I see that, I assume the person who made that profile is mentally ill. I'm not joking. I instantly assume that. Let me through. Hey, Dino Thrasher with the $5. Well, someone I thought was abreast from running for Republican office just wrote an op-ed in the local paper titled "Stand for Trump or Step Aside," which pretty much defines the article. Fuck me. Oof! I'm sorry. But if you had a best friend who's running for Republican office, then I could have informed you of the warning signs before that. Can skinny boys get girls? Yes, easily. Skinny boys, fat boys, muscular boys, anything. Now... Dude! Just do it. 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 Thank you. I'm not going after wasting all my fucking resources on this one fucking junction. See your super chat. Hey Vaush, you brought me back from a TYT-loving liberal to a libertarian socialist. Was wondering, what are your thoughts on treating your enemies with compassion after the revolution? ACAB, thanks. First of all, thank you for the $10, comrade. I really appreciate it. Second of all, and people are going to have differing opinions on this, but I am 100% in favor of compassion, kindness, and nonviolence as long as there is no harm to doing so. If political enemies don't pose a meaningful threat after a revolution, like they aren't capable of forming a counter-revolutionary force, then I say they be treated with all the kindness in the world. If they are, caution. If they're engaging in counter-revolutionary activity, not just suspected of it, but actually doing it, then, well, the game is afoot. Okay, can we focus on flirting? Anyway, make your Tinder profile, make it look like that. Message people, okay? Try to be attentive when you message people. Don't fall into a rut with how you talk, all right? Keep in mind the perspective of the other person. This is the most important thing. If you're talking mostly to cisgender girls, remember that for every match you get, they're getting 50. Remember that most of the matches they're going to get are going to be fuckboys who just type out, hey, and then don't say anything after that. You can probably do better than that, but you need to show them that you can do better than that, all right? That doesn't mean opening with a paragraph on how you noticed they've gone to this city and this city once had a band touring and you went to that band touring in that city and it was great and you really loved it and the scenic vistas remind you of the strawberry lilac scent from the last time you're forlorn. Shut the fuck up, okay? Just be attentive. Just to treat them like a fucking human being. Think, this person's, it's blank o'clock at night, you know? Or blank time at the day. What is this person into right now? Is this person going to be interested in talking? What do they seem like they're going to be into? What's the vibe? Oh, no chance to flashbang that, huh? Please. That was not what I wanted. I said please. That is clearly not what I asked for. Think. Try to be interesting, but don't be wordy about it, okay? Being wordy is fucking boring. Nobody likes it when they're like, oh, especially not cis girls, because they get so many fucking messages. Nobody likes going on Tinder and be like, I'm friends, and then you see a message, ooh, they're hot, and they open it up, and it's like a fucking it's like a fucking rejected draft of a script, okay? Fuck that. Calm it the fuck down, okay? Basically, real renegade. Jesus, loud. We can fucking cut it out with that stuff, okay? Yeah, I know. Pig Puncher, I don't know if I could fairly say it's like unprecedented, but it's a real fucking issue. Okay, hold on. Gotta do this quick. Keep in mind what you think they might be interested in. Does their profile say they're just down to fuck? Does their profile say they're looking for friends? Have a good one, Necrodancer. And thank you. What is this person interested in? How can I provide them something that fulfills their interests? That's a big one. I've said this before, I consider relationships transactional, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. In fact, I think it's no! Jukes! Get it out. Feel like he caught up way too quickly. Most girls seem to be looking for a relationship. I don't know if that's necessarily true anymore. I just feel like most people are looking for friends they can fuck. Most people are lonely and desperate and horny, and they want something to fill all of those spaces, but people don't have the free time they used to. Oh dear God. Just... Oh. In the corner, huh? Hey Vaush, I recently started an open relationship with my GF and I wanted some advice on how to handle the worry that she might fall for someone else of not having a hard time with that. Oh, it's easy. If she falls for someone else, then that's good. That's going to happen whether or not you're in an open relationship. All you've done is saved yourself time. Whether the relationship is open or not, you want your partner to want to be with you, yes? And you want to be with your partner? All open relationships do is lessen the taboo around fucking other people. It has nothing to do with whether or not you're situated with your soulmate. Even if you were in a closed relationship, there's a possibility they'll find people they like more than you. Or they'll just grow tired of you or come to hate you. In fact, One of the biggest causes of affairs isn't loving some other person more than your current partner. It's because you're so stifled up and your sex life isn't fulfilling your needs that you just want to go out there and fuck someone. But because it's been so long since you've been with someone else, anyone else seems like a good idea. So you go and ruin your existing monogamous relationship over some fucking strange that isn't even that good in hindsight. That issue is fixed in open relationships because you're not starved of intimacy from other people, which means that you no longer are desperately reaching out for something that could end up compromising your existing relationship. I mean, yeah, Pig Puncher, but that's also like growing populism. That's late-stage capitalism. People are going to grow less and less trusting of the system. Women also complain about bad sex. A lot of dudes are inconsiderate and care only about their own pleasure. True. Other guys, though, not me. Fuck you. Gay? Listen. I'm a one-person kind of guy. Is that bad? I mean, if that's your prerogative. Fuck, we almost made it out of there without taking damage. Have a good one, the Buff Puff. Dude, this segment is really difficult. Holy shit. Wait, did he forget? Unfortunately, no. Back's doing better, Saru. Rad, I'm sorry, I'm a top. I'm not the person to ask. Good, Hyena. Go! Oh, Danny Sullivan with $2. Old school fixed camera angle SH needs to come back. Silent Hill? I've never actually played a Silent Hill game. So, sure, yeah. I don't know about that one, Eli Rogers 12. Don't let me talk you out of anything you're into, okay? Takes all kinds. What about advice for flirting IRL? God, you gotta do everything for you fucking people. Okay, listen, flirting IRL is also easy. Everything is easy, okay? If I say it's easy, alright? Listen, watch, okay? If you're flirting IRL, what are you? What kind of location you at? You at a fucking bar? Listen, lean forward, don't be creepy or fucking overbearing or any cringy ass shit like that. Just move forward, express your interest fairly, talk, be engaging, be interesting. Assert a physical presence, but not in a way that you believe could make them uncomfortable. That's very important. One of the biggest pointers to flirting is to always make sure your partner, your conversational partner, has an out. You always want them to feel as though there is a way they could gracefully and non-awkwardly exit this conversation. That's important because people, like animals, if caged, will fight back at you, okay? You don't want them to feel that way, do you? Not just for, for their sake, but also for yours. If they feel comfortable, they're more likely to like you. Okay? So, chat it out with them. Shared interest? That's cool, If you haven't talked to them before, you probably don't want to physically touch them or any creepy ass shit like that, but it would probably be in your best interest to indicate to them that you're interested. I have a specific way of doing it. I say, hey, you seem pretty cool. Do you want to maybe hang out sometime? Or maybe, new era. Hey, here's my number. What's your number? Are you interested in doing this? Have something in mind, okay? Saying, do you want to do blank sometime is usually not enough because people don't like committing to vague, ambiguous plans. Instead, you should say specific event or specific thing, what have you, You should find a way of denoting your interest in a way that other people are going to find approachable. This is very important. Neat. I'll give you an example. I don't often flirt in person because usually my head work is done online, but it was back when I worked at a frozen yogurt joint, there were two girls that would come in like 3 nights a week during my shift. And they were always very loud and raucous in the back, you know? They weren't annoying or anything, but they were like rowdy, and it was usually late at night, around 10 or 11. Which means there weren't many other people there. And you know, every once in a while they'd talk to me. I'd usually just be cleaning up behind the counter. And from those conversations, they would chat like, hey, what are you into? What school do you go to? I was in college, they were in college. What are you interested in? This and that, names and what have you. And what was it? There was some point where I made the move, you know? What was it? Okay, there were 2 girls. One I was interested in and one who I wasn't. And I had the feeling one of them was interested in me too, because she would strike up conversations of her own accord, and she would also sometimes, when paying for her tip, she would like, or for her frozen yogurt, she would pay in cash and she'd like hand me that money, you know? She wouldn't just do like the thing where she sets it down for me to pay. She'd hand me the fucking money, you know? Not in a creepy way, but it shows interest. Anyway, one time I was like, you know, y'all pretty cool, and I see you so often. Do you want to like hang out sometime? And she was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Like at your place? And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm in a nice comfy place. Maybe we could cook something. And she looked at me and she was like, cooking. You want to cook something with me? And then I said, yeah, I like doing that. Like on dates, it's fun. It's a team activity. But not just cooking, like, also I'm going to fuck you, like, if you want. And we stared at each other for a bit, and then fucking later that week she came over. It was a good-ass time. Wasn't that awkward as fuck? Hell no, hyena. I own all the shit I go for. Is music festivals a good place to meet people? Fuck if I know. I fucking hate music festivals. You said that? Yeah, well, there was rapport built before that point. It was only because of that rapport that I was comfortable saying it. You're lying, but okay, that's fine. Hyena, I have never been awkward in my entire life, okay? It's never happened. Yeah, we do need Keck W. You said bitch, though, right? Oh, yeah, I called her absolutely. Hey, bitch, hey, do you want to fuck my penis back at my place? We can cook it a spaghetti. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do have Lil W. That's also pretty important. Well, that's good, Real Renegade. If you're happy with your friendship, why would that be an issue? Why is the library still red? I took everything from there. Guys. Yeah, I know, Hyena. Guys. Was the pussy primo Italiano? I remember there was some oregano. Guys. When the fuck do I get the dongle for this gun, the Lightning Hawk? When do I get the dongle? For the STARS office, when do I get it? Yeah, I looked her in the eye and I said, breed. It's way later? Okay. Okay, we just need to go back and save and then I'm calling it. When's the JLP interview coming out? Apparently not for a while, dude. I'm getting mega cucked by their production schedule. I don't have anything to say on it. Okay, listen, I have nothing to say. Yeah, libs don't get laid. True. Oh, Block Caligula. Maybe I'll do a video on it sometime. It's complicated. Don't. No doubt, Kanye. Okay. Safest is dark room. Ooh, gambling on that one, baby. But what I was trying to get at, I'm not just like fucking LARPing or whatever at the second. The point is you build a rapport. You want to build mutual trust, especially if you're flirting with cis girls. Okay, I mean all girls really, but anybody who has socioeconomically a predisposition towards experiencing violence. Okay, you want to you know, build rapport, build trust, but then when the interest comes out, just express the interest. Just be honest about it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just be forthcoming. So many people, oh, I like her, and I said I like her. I don't know if she meant I like her. Just shut the fuck up. Just fucking tell. Listen, if you tell and they're not into it, good. Now you know. You have been informed. You now know. Great. Congratulations. Isn't that wonderful? Now you don't have to worry. It's not in the back of your head anymore. Anxiety is a bitch, though. Yeah, it is. But like, I mean, sure, that'd be like me. That'd be like you asking me, like, how do I open the door? And then I'd say you twist the knob and grab it, and then you'd be like, well, shaky hands disease is a bitch. Like, yeah, I know shaky hands disease is a bitch, but that's how you open the door. You grab the knob and you turn it. Also, yeah, don't get hung up on one person, especially if you're like, actually, no, never get hung up on one person, okay? Like, just calm down, it's okay? Just, hey, bibbity bobbity, okay? Don't worry about it. A lot of people really, they think like, oh my God, this is it. This is the one. Listen, you want to know the true reality? Okay, this is one of the reasons why I don't like monogamy. Okay, here, are you ready for it? Listen, here's the truth, okay? You are utterly alone in your brain. Nobody will ever understand you, not even close. The best you can do is project your thoughts at other people by speaking to them, but that's only a rough facsimile of what you're actually thinking. Your true internal dialogue is unique to you and only you. No one else will ever know it. And people change as they grow. Sometimes people will change in strange, confusing ways that you can't keep up with. Sometimes they'll change in ways you could have predicted, but people change nonetheless, and you're going to change too in ways you can't expect. And those changes are going to force compatibilities where they didn't previously exist and force incompatibility where it did not previously exist. People who were once together are going to find themselves apart. Loneliness will be met with togetherness and vice versa. The shifting landscape of relationships is not something that you will ever be able to lock down. The idea that you will ever be able to find the one true person, it's completely fanciful. It's nonsense, okay? There is no one true person. At any given moment, there are probably hundreds of thousands or possibly millions of human beings on Earth who you would have a perfectly fine relationship with. And that's the thing. Perfectly fine relationships are the exception, not the rule. Most relationships are deeply unfulfilling garbage between two people who are lonely and desperate and believe that they could have nothing else if they ever took a chance on another person, and they're usually wrong. So don't fall into that. If one person doesn't work out, there are other people. That doesn't mean you should just skip by and give up on people, of course. Give people chances and hope people will give you chances. But never lock yourself down into this one-eyed shit or any of that. It's counterproductive. And it's an excellent way to alienate yourself from all the potential fun you could be having with other people. Nobody ever thinks, after having found a friend, is this the best friend? Did I optimize my friendship? Nobody thinks that. People are usually just happy to have the friends that they have, because people are a little bit more happy-go-lucky when it comes to their friendships. The only times this changes is when people get possessive and jealous over their friendships, like I used to. And people do this now in their relationships. It's bad. It's a bad meme. Possessiveness and jealousy, the idea that people are meant for each other, these are mentalities that facilitate really, really bad outcomes. So don't. Just live your life. Try to find people who like you and you like. Make the best you can with them. Find more people if you want. Fucking find as many people as you want. If you're all into it, you know. Sometimes things will break down. That doesn't mean the relationship failed. That probably just means that it succeeded for a temporary length of time. No two human beings can possibly make a match for each other perfectly for the entirety of their lifespan. So, just do your best. Okay? Oh yeah, this is mostly something girls need to hear. That Disney princess complex shit makes me want to blow my fucking brains out.